watching us. Maybe 20.
Yeah, we recorded.
All right. I'm seeing Jake's already on here yapping. I love it. All right, guys. Jake Hurlbert is on here. He's been on since 7:36. He's been going strong.
Because he's a fireman. He's not going to be late to your fire.
No, he's not going to be late. Not at all. All right, guys. You can turn it on.
Two more guys jump in there. Come on.
All right, guys, we are live at ZBar. Somebody give me a thumbs up that you can hear me and that things are sounding like they make sense. Half the time, my problem is audio on this silly thing. So we've got a bunch of people with us here today. So we're doing a bottle share. So you are in the middle of a bottle share at ZBar. I think, how many people we got here, guys? 10, 15? I don't know. There's probably between 10 and 15 guys. Most of them are subscribers, just like you guys. If you have not signed up for the email list, that's how they all got into this thing. We sent the email out. The first people that responded, I let them in. I was supposed to cap it at 5, and I don't know how to count because I ended up at like 8 or 9 or something like that. But I just kept saying yes until we had a full room here. So, Epic Dragon, you should have been here with your dad. What the heck, man? But in any case, if you've not taken the time to hit it's a email distribution you have to sign up for, do that. But we're just going to kind of have you along with us here. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of people here. They're going to be drinking on the side. We're going to have them rotate in and out. I'll let them introduce themselves right now. You guys ask questions like normal, though. So whatever you have, whatever you want to hear about. If somebody doesn't ask me about the Bourbon Festival, I will bring it up because, damn it, I'm so excited about that Bourbon Festival.
See, what's going on with the Fort Wayne Bourbon Fest?
How many tickets are left?
Yeah, where are my special tickets? Is there any VVIP left?
Exactly. All right. I was not expecting this crowd to be my toughest group, but
I have some to scalp if you need them.
Yeah. I'll sell you mine for
secondary market.
Exactly. The scalpers are going to be
going to buy
crazy.
the corporate seats. Yeah.
Exactly. So, Marcus, why don't you start? Introduce yourself.
Sure. Marcus, the bourbon preacher, and I'm sipping on the ZBar Larceny right now.
Which is such a good
It is
pour.
well done.
Yeah.
And, bottle shares are like my third favorite thing in bourbon. So,
Awesome.
good times.
Well, now you got to tell us what the top two are.
Well, I would say doing barrel picks and then doing blinds would be the two that I would put slightly ahead of that. But I have a bottle share group here in Fort Wayne, and we're always welcoming more.
Jake is asking, is that a? I'm going to try to move this over, guys, so that you guys can see what they're asking instead of just me. But Jake is, and I'll make it bigger.
Yeah.
Jake is, as you,
Right. I'm like, wait a minute, get the knocks out.
J-Ram, you can't see that?
Yeah, no.
I'll make it even
So
bigger.
just tell me what the question is.
Right.
So his question was, is that a Glencairn on a lanyard?
Absolutely it is.
Yeah.
So I have these for Glens and mini Glens, and they're great when you're going to events and want to talk to people. You talk with your hands like me. Or if you sip too much during the night, you don't want to spill it because that's alcohol abuse. You got this on your lanyard. You can still take a nap and not spill your Glen. It wins. I'm not saying that's happened to me, but there might be.
But it might have
There
happened.
might be some photoshopped pictures where it did. And I got these on Etsy, but I'm working on figuring out how to do them myself on the 3D printer.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Pete, go next.
Hey, what's up, Bourbon fam? This is Pete with Concise Bourbon, but I am a subscriber as well to ZBar. Love this guy. I'm a subscriber to Marcus, the Bourbon Preacher, as well. Right now, I'm just sipping on some Conviction Toasted. I wanted to bring something different, so I got this. This is from North Carolina, Southern Grace Distilleries. And then I also brought some Jimmy Red that I got from Georgia. I just wanted to bring something different, but really glad to be here with everybody.
Oh, Jake is asking about spilling during a golf swing, which is very, very important.
I'm not a golfer, so I cannot speak. I guess it depends on how hard of a swing. If you're on the green, probably not. If you're on the driving, probably.
I think that could probably take chip ups and putts.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like,
maybe.
especially how full it is. I think that's another question.
That's another question.
I mean, when I brought this home, my family looked at me and said, seriously? Seriously.
I'm going to make it even a little bit bigger.
Oh, someone says scored their VIP. There you go.
Oh, good.
Nice
Awesome.
job.
Epic Dragon. Congratulations.
Very cool.
They were very rare.
They are rare.
They're gone.
So guys, if you have not been on checking out that website yet, the VVIPs are gone. So the super VIPs sold out in less than 5 hours. We are probably about halfway through the VIPs right now, and those will probably be gone. I'm guessing by the end of the weekend we'll have those things sold out. And general admission's still going pretty slow, but it's super early. This is 4 months away before this event happens. So super honored, super thankful for the Fort Wayne community coming out. We have a lot of work to do. We're trying to get all the distilleries and distributors, liquor stores involved. If you have favorite liquor stores, talk to them about becoming involved in this. If they hear from you guys, that's going to make a difference. Barrel Proof is involved already. I think I'm going to get Tipsy involved from Handy Spot. He said he'll talk to me next week, but
pressure away.
Work
Bring
him.
it.
All right, Tipsy.
And
Shout out to Tipsy. You know you want to do this.
Exactly. And then we've had calls into Belmont, S&V, and Cap and Cork, but they're being a little slow in the draw. So remind them that we want them to be part of our Fort Wayne bourbon community, and we think they are. So suggest they jump on board. And then obviously the distilleries, we've got a whole bunch of them that are super interested, and I have a feeling that we're going to get more. Pete's been doing a great job. He's got a whole bunch of them that he's already talked to.
I'm trying.
He's doing awesome.
Yeah.
So go ahead, J Ram.
So James J Ram, just Bourbon Club Joe Guy since beginning of this year. Jeremy, guilted me into it, so I did it. Best move I've ever made, signing up for this Bourbon Club. So I encourage all of you to go out there and do likewise. So much knowledge, so much fun. It's awesome. Coming to events like this, I'm looking at the table over here with all the shares, and it looks like we're at an allocated sale here at one of your local liquor stores. I'm like, whoa, I can try that for real. So awesome group of guys here representing for Paul, Nebraska, for Zach, Ball State, so happy to be here. Yep. The bottle I brought this evening was Four Branches Reserve Blend. Great group of veterans, one from the Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marines, why it's called, Four Branches. And they do a lot of, veteran outreach and support type, work. It's a great bourbon too. They're down in Bardstown, and they're using, Kentucky and MGP, blends to, distill. Oh, it's distilled, obviously in the respective states. But, hey, here you go. I am not a representative, but I do enjoy their bourbon, and so.
You should be, right?
Yep.
If they're watching.
Yeah, if you're watching,
They want my water.
I really appreciate your bourbon guys, Mike and the team, down there in Bardstown. But again, really cool story, behind them and what they do. I mean, even to the design of the four here, where the base, is represents the Army. The first swoop here is the Navy. The swoop up is the Air Force, because we're always, shooting up and out.
They're the most important ones.
Yep, that's right. The cross brand, here is the Marines. So, again, they got a really cool story. Just go check out the website, even if you don't mind.
So I'm going to try it.
Yeah,
That sounds like a wonderful choice.
96 proof, We're
Yeah,
going to have to get a fifth branch in there. We're going to have to get a fifth branch. So
always heard the Air Force is the best fed brand.
we are.
There's absolutely
Look,
truth to that.
don't be hating
The
on
best.
us just because we know how to take care of our troops. So so a lot of good joking going back and forth between the branches, and they always call us the chair force, right, Steve?
They
They
do.
call us chair
They
force.
do.
But
No.
our chairs go Mach 2.5
That's right. They're
and
very
pull about
fast chairs.
7.8 G's, or sit in a deep hole in someplace in North Dakota and launch 7 kiloton warheads. So we're chair force, but what a chair to be in.
Air Force is the best. I lived in Colorado Springs for 8 years.
It is pretty cool.
Cheers.
My dad may be a Marine, but Air
Yep.
Force all the way.
I was gonna say my father's probably rolling over because he's a Navy guy.
What do we got? We got Jeremy chiming in, who's sitting right over here behind us.
Yeah, who's listening to that guy?
Can you explain more about the designated driver tickets? Did I get those up? I don't think I have them up. So I need to get those. Yeah, I need to get those up. So designated driver, our plan is to have a designated driver ticket. You will end up, when you come to the event, you'll have everybody's going to get a wristband. And so they'll have a wristband that designates them as a designated driver. And they obviously then cannot partake in any of the alcohol. So, but yes, that is my mission to get that up, and I have not done that yet, Jeremy. So wonderful reminder for me. Yeah, that's got to get up. So yeah, and I think there'll be demand for it. I think it's important as well because I mean, when you come to an event like this, we got to get everybody home safe. And
I mean, thank God we live in the age of Uber. I mean, all those poor people that didn't, you know.
Well, Vineyard is a fantastic, location, and they've got a lot of really good food and other options out there that are not alcoholic, right? So if the designated driver, tickets are going to opt them into being able to enjoy that food, I'd go for it.
I've got an idea for the designated driver.
Oh, Christ, here comes Jeff.
Here we go.
I think they should be provided Fresca, and I think they should all be given free T-shirts that say, "How about a Fresca, Danny?"
I think
as usual.
That's a Caddyshack reference.
I was going to say back massages, but that's ironically less creepy than what you just said.
Hey, now, can we be pals?
We already are. We should have some bottles.
Another question: Will there be allowed children to come?
I don't believe so.
No. Unfortunately, the way that it's laid out, we can't have kids. So, and that's
Indiana
actually
state law is a problem.
Yeah, by the way, I would love to be in a position because I have kids that would love to come. My 18-year-old would love to come and participate, and I can't. So we're just not going to be able to have kids. Hey, Jeremy, can you grab that Old Forester?
Yours?
Yeah. Good. This is good. The 4 branch is good. I've never had it before. So this is my first time.
That's a fun thing about a bottle share. I'm going to only drink what I've never seen and heard.
Yeah.
And out of the 19 bottles, I'll have all 19.
That's right.
So I've been at dozens of bottle shares, and they've really changed my bourbon drinking.
Mhm.
So like let me try something I've never tried. Do I want to buy it or do I not want to buy it? Or let me try something I haven't. How soon do I want to open it? And some of these store picks, I mean, I never met an Old Forester Black Label into a bottle share, and now I've got shelves of them and have done several of them because they're dollar for dollar. I think the best Old Forester out there. So I do think bottle shares are fun because you can sit.
Yeah.
Because people forget that one of the best things about bourbon is not the history, it's not the juice, it's the community.
It is.
And,
It's
I mean,
this.
My bourbon fronts are people I never would have ever encountered
Yeah.
without bourbon, and they've been some of my staunchest supporters, challengers, encouragers. Like people think this is about some holy brown water, but it's more. Like there is a real community that comes to this, and I think one of the best ways it comes through is bottle shares.
Do I see a glowing halo image on the side of that bottle?
Yes, that's my.
Would that
bourbon
be your
preacher,
preacher
my
caricature?
bourbon preacher character?
Talk to me, preacher.
So the guy who created this with AI was in one of my bottle share groups, and so when I did Glen Cairns, I sent him one for free.
I'm going to hold that up so the camera can see that. That's an outstanding image.
You know,
It is very cool.
it's the best I've looked ever, which is not saying much. But anyway.
So, Pete, concise.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with the name? Talk to me.
He's very concise.
I know. We're going to
He's a
get a
man of
3-word
few words.
response because he's
He's a
concise.
man of few words. He's thinking
I
about
liked it.
it.
Sounded
I
cool.
love this.
It was
guy.
first on the list by AI.
Oh, there we
No.
That's the best answer ever. I put it in ChatGPT and they said I'm concise.
Gemini said.
Yeah, was it Copilot, Gemini, Grok?
And that was concise.
I was
AI.
honestly tired of watching some videos that would be 22 minutes
Yeah.
and they're just
Don't mock it.
tasting one bottle.
Don't mock
I can
Now-
get used to that.
Now, if it's a really complicated bottle, expensive, how you want to do the lineage and all that, that makes sense. But for the most time, for what you're just doing, chasing one bottle, does it really need to take 22 minutes?
Yeah.
So I decided that's not what I wanted to do.
I love the logo. The logo is so freaking
I think
cool.
he's got some. If you've not
Thanks.
found his videos yet, he's got some really good content out there. He's doing so.
Thank you guys.
In a short amount of time, he's done some great content out there, and he's kind of doing a lot of stuff the same as we do at ZBar. He's doing hunts, he's doing reviews, he's doing blinds. He's kind of all over the place, and obviously being part of the community, which is what we're all about. So,
Steve, I want you to talk about inclusion.
Yeah.
And how important that is to you.
Dude,
ZBar
is
Bourbon
Jay Leno
Club.
over here. He's like Jay Leno. I
You
love the way he
guys.
moves. I love that.
Yeah, and
Inclusion's huge.
the Bourbon Festival.
so and knowing my luck, Zach's going to be on here. So Zach from Barrel Proof approached me about this 7-8 months ago and said, "Hey, I'd really love to do a bourbon festival." And I listened and I said, I'd be excited to help. And then it kind of died. We really didn't go far. And about 2 months ago, he came back at me and he said, "Hey, we should do this." And I said, again, I'm happy to do it, but it has to be, and this is what Jeff's referring to, I only will do it if it's an inclusive event. It has to be for everybody in Fort Wayne. It has to be for everybody in this general area that is into bourbon. And that includes every liquor store. It includes every distillery. If they want to come
Groups
and they
and
want to
clubs.
participate, groups and clubs, they're
individuals.
all invited. And we have reached out to all of them. So if some of you are here and you're watching and you're in a bourbon club and you're like, "Hey, we haven't heard from you yet," reach out to me. Best way to reach me, especially on YouTube, best way to reach me is to sign up for my email distribution list, which you can find on our channel. But the best way to really reach us is send me an email. It's zbarbourbon@gmail.com. So send me an email. Tell me you're super interested in being part of this thing, and I'll get you in. I mean, we'll figure out a way for you to participate with us. And that was the key. So the whole thing revolved around, we want it to be everyone. We want every liquor store to be there. We want this to be not a one-year event, and it would be if it was just a Zach and Steve event. It really would. And so if I've been asked this directly, I'm not going to ever hide from this. I don't hide from anything in my life. I've been asked, is Barrel Proof putting this on? The truth is, Zach and I own the rights to this thing 50-50. And so we own it 50-50. We put all the money in, and we built the plan, and we're executing on the plan right now. But we want everybody involved. So no matter who you are out there, if you're in the bourbon world, we want you to participate either as a participant or as a sponsor, but we want you there. So,
and who knows where it'll go from here, right? Like, who knows? I mean, this is just the start. And I think all of us that care deeply about bourbon and the bourbon community in Fort Wayne, jumping all in on this at the beginning is really, really important, because I think I've been in a bunch of different bourbon communities in different states because of my work and my travel. And I think Fort Wayne is way underrated in terms of the bourbon community we have. And so I think we can show a lot to the bourbon world by jumping in. Yeah, I get that it's a risk when we don't have all the list of vendors or all the list of information. It's early, but I have zero concern about that, because I know that that's going to turn out great.
Yep.
And so I encouraged all the folks that I'm connected to jump in now. Let's send a message to the distilleries and the distributors and the liquor stores that we are serious in a healthy way about bourbon in Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
Well said.
It's not a pretentious private thing.
No,
It's not
no.
ZBar
I've been in
Bourbon
plenty
Club
of those.
only and all you other
Yeah.
clubs, the heck with you. It's not Barrel Proof Liquors only and see you later to all the other. It is everyone should get involved with this. We want everyone there. Anyone who loves bourbon
there
at
are
any level.
There are literally levels, all the way from a sponsorship perspective. So if you happen to know a liquor store, or you happen to know, some smaller organization, from $250 they can get in, and with that come tickets to the event. So it's basically the same price as you guys are paying today for the super VIP package. So
And you get a bottle.
$250
Every level. You get a
Every
bottle.
level gets a
Everybody
bottle of
walks out with
bourbon.
a
People forget about that.
Yeah.
For
Everybody
sure.
walks out with a bottle and a Glencairn, like he's got around
Yeah.
his neck right now. So you're gonna walk out.
Are we
with
going to have
Glencairn.
lanyards out there?
You are going to have
We're-
lanyards.
we're-
Lanyards for
we're on it.
Glencairns. I'm showing up.
Let me ask something, Steve, too. One thing that Steve knows a lot more about bourbon whiskey than I do. But one thing he won't talk about is that when he's inviting you to join him to make this event something that is special, he actually will make you feel like a partner. Everyone is a partner in this. And I really like that. And that's the people you kind of want to work with.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the bourbon community really good. It's not about getting to the bottom of the glass. It's enjoying the journey to the bottom with your buddies. And then same thing with this festival.
And it's kind of an important time. It's kind of an important time, right? Because the Fort Wayne area, we've been struggling with some of our festivals, and we've lost one or two of them.
Yeah.
So
Three Rivers Festival is not happening, which
Right.
is for 2 years in a row. It just
What
comes
the
crazy.
heck?
What is that chaos?
yeah, so
But hey, the Germans are still going.
Yeah, they are.
And
They
the
know all the
Greeks,
reasons,
yep.
and they know how to be stubborn.
And Rib Fest,
Hey, that
Rib
schnitzel's
Fest.
good though. I love that schnitzel.
But get out there.
Me
About
too.
the yearly event.
Sprechen
Yeah.
Sie Deutsch?
Is it going to be a yearly event?
That's the hope, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends
So-
on the success of this
So
one.
Yeah.
it is 100% being laid out in every way to be an annual event. This is not a one-time thing. Our mission is to have this thing be a huge success, and then we have the distilleries and other folks in the community beating down our door to say we want to be part of it next year because it was such a success. So yeah, it's 100%. We're setting every step up to be an annual event. So
And I would share this. It's going to be fantastic, but the goal is to make it so hard to beat it next year.
Yeah.
Have it so good that's so hard to even top it next year. But that's the goal, is get better every year. And I gotta say, Pete, poetic, baby. It's not about getting to the bottom of the glass.
It's the
It's
journey.
Because you just
the journey.
refilled the glass
I am
anyway.
stealing that with pride.
And that wasn't concise. And that was not
Outstanding.
concise.
Somebody
No,
find me
that
something
was
to drink over
concise.
there. I'm
No,
empty, so
that
you guys,
wasn't-
somebody find me something cool. Anything cool.
I'll stick up for the guy who's blind with his
Yeah.
sunglasses. That was concise.
It was outstanding.
So to that end, Cap and Cork, Kevin and the boys, calling you out, and Belmont,
S&B.
S&B,
Everyone get involved.
get involved.
Volunteer opportunities.
Yeah,
I've
so-
had people listening.
So Jeremy asked a question. You likely can't hear it because our mics are pointing this direction. But Jeremy just said, this is a monumental task putting this thing on. It's already been a ton of work, and we just got it launched, the website today. And his question was, do we need help? And we do. So guys, if you're out there and you're interested in helping in whatever way you can help, the thing I tell people right now, the biggest thing you can do is just be vocal with the people you interface with in the community about, hey, this seems like a really neat
I'll join you.
opportunity. Are you going to participate? Whether that's a liquor store or a distributor you may know, or a distillery, obviously. There's a couple of distilleries in town, believe it or not. We want to make sure that they're part of this.
And even in Indiana distilleries.
Yes, absolutely. And we've had some great conversations already. We've been reaching out all week to them. We just started our reach out on Tuesday. So first day we were doing reach out was on Tuesday. And we're having great responses, but a little bit surprising to me.
Pour past, Steve. It's the
Yeah,
dancing
hey,
go
I'm
go
gonna
to
respond-
distillery.
I'm going to respond to a comment up here from Darth Vader about Hoosiers are the last to get to try new products. Yeah, our market kind of gets slower, especially with things like Penelope, which are just in our backyard. And it's really all about market size and market share. Right now, I'm doing a bunch. I travel for work. I'm doing a bunch of work in the Detroit metro area, and things get there so much faster than they do here, even though they're way closer than here. And I think that's an issue I hope that distilleries and distributors take seriously at some point. But things like this are actually going to help us to make that argument.
Yeah.
So
Because
Reverend,
Colorado gets a ton of stuff because they're seen as a test market.
are you
Russell's
saying
Coming markets.
are you saying that Hoosiers need to drink more bourbon?
Absolutely.
of course.
Even though
You heard it from the preacher. You heard it from the preacher.
Hey, you said
Hey,
him.
listen, bourbon ends up in a lot of my sermons.
Gotta
But
be
I'll tell
sucker.
you this. I mean, technically, based on the data, Indiana is number 2 in terms of states and the amount of whiskey they drink. Only second to Kentucky.
Wow.
And so there is a disconnect here for sure. And I think what we started to see in some markets like Colorado, Denver, Colorado Springs, San Antonio, some of these other places, that if these distilleries see these markets is passionate about bourbon, they label them as test markets and they get stuff sooner and more and faster.
Does our location in relation to Kentucky, where we're almost like right there at that, Louisville, Bardstown area, right down at the tip of Indiana, and so maybe they think, oh well, they can just take a quick drive and
No,
go
I
get
think
it.
it's irrelevant.
It's
Location-
regulation based.
Location is irrelevant.
Which is
It's all about market and where the money can be made.
And
And
our
where
regulations are
excitement
not
could be created.
friendly right now, unfortunately, for distributors and distilleries to enter.
It
into our
could be
marketplace.
worse.
So
We could be Michigan or Ohio.
it absolutely could be worse. You're not wrong with that.
I want to add one more thing to that too. Is that's why it's so important to support your local stores.
Oh my gosh.
It's great that you can find some things at a Kroger and others. I don't want to put them down or anything like that. That's
Yeah,
great too.
They play a role as well.
Costco and stuff.
Yeah.
Meyer even.
But
Hey, Steve, do you see that question there? Oh, what's that? That's a good one.
What Petey
but
finished
still, but I still want to go ahead and encourage everyone to go to your regular stores, whether it's barrel proof liquors, whether it's you live in Ashley and you're going to the Handy Spot or Topeka, and different areas, but support those. And then if you don't see what you have, keep asking for that. Tell your friends to ask for them. And then if they do get them and they sell out, that will help dictate what the market will bring as well. So I just wanted to add to that.
And bourbon's all about relationships, just like everything else in the world. And so people say, how do you get good bourbon? I say, you develop genuine, authentic relationships. because I think in the bourbon world, there's kind of two people who love the community and the juice, and people who are greedy and entitled. And most store owners are going to lean into those people who are authentic and genuine, that are not using them. And so you develop a relationship with the store owner and you continue to be loyal to that store. And I think that makes all the difference in the world. You know, I spent more than a year just jumping around from place to place to see what I could find. And in the end, that didn't really work. And so the relationships I've built, I mean, with some of these liquor store owners are some of my great friendships. And that has nothing to do with the bourbon that they don't or do give me.
So you're saying I shouldn't just randomly walk into a store for the first time and say, "What do you got in back?"
Do you have
Or is there a
Yeah,
Pappy
Lansing.
What's your
15?
special
Do you have
stuff?
Lansing?
Where's the Pappy 15? Yeah.
They do. They'd be like, as a matter of fact, right there. There's a case of it.
Right, but
Lots
I'm looking for
of it
something
anyway.
special. Well,
So
who are
for
you
the
and how
person
much you
that asked the
spent?
question, I think it's a great question. If we trip across somebody and they're like, "Hey, we really want to get involved. How do we do it?" I just put the email address for the festival up there. And I am by far the number one kind of coordinator of this thing. Zach is certainly participating. Chad at Barrel Proof, they're certainly participating. But everything's kind of flowing through me right now. So that will reach me. I'm the one that will answer it. It's info@fortwaynebourbonfest.com. So it's pinned up there. But if you hit that email address, I will respond to you. And we'll be sure whoever you talk to has an opportunity to participate in whatever level they want to do it. I do have some great kind of literature I've built. I've got more I'm building for the sponsors. So I've got some really, really good stuff that lays out, here's the different levels that are available and what you get within those levels. All of them get tickets. So they all get to have extra tickets that they get to participate with. They all get to offer tasting. They all get to sell merchandise. So all the kind of normal things you'd expect, but there's different levels then from there. So
Holy cow, this Billy Goat Screaming Spaniard
I love it.
is fantastic.
I love it.
There's so many layers
It's
to
so
this.
good.
It's
I'm
There's no
matching
screaming.
all the names together.
There's
So
no
Pete, read
screaming.
what it really is.
Yeah, this
How much did this guy pre?
Dancing Goat Distillery, that's really good. If you're watching, that's really
There's
good.
some serious complexity.
It's a
to it.
10-year. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. It
That's
hits you
awesome.
right on the front.
It
You
does.
go, whoa.
That's in my top.
And
three
it
lists
carries
that I've
through.
done.
It
carries all the way through.
Yep.
and so
I'm with you, J-Ram.
So the
Go Ball State.
question about is there a public list
Chirp,
of
chirp.
participants? There's not yet. In fact, if I were to publish a list right now, you'd be underwhelmed with the list I would publish, but it would be incomplete. We literally talked to the very first distributors and distilleries on Tuesday. And so I had an expectation, almost like your question, like I would talk to them, they would just sign up and we'd be great and it would be done. The reality is they have to run it up their corporate flagpole and get all the approvals in place, and then they can say, yes, that's the quagmire we're in right now.
Yeah, it
Like-
just takes time, and I think be patient, take the risk, jump in to show these distilleries that it's worth it to them and to these distributors. That would be my message. What's the worst case scenario?
In the last day and a half, I probably talked to 12 distilleries myself, where and there's not one of them said they don't want to participate. So all 12 said they want to, but none of them have committed yet. So
Right.
until they commit, I can't announce them.
Right.
Nor would they want me to announce
What
them.
level
I would
are they
get in
going to
trouble.
commit to?
Yeah.
What can they provide?
Yep.
Who they can
Yep.
bring? All that.
And you can't start putting distilleries' names on flyers and internet. And
I
not
did, but I
listing
can't
suit.
distribute them to you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, and not get yourself sued. So that's not how we want to start, by pissing off a bunch of distilleries.
No. But here's the other thing. Obviously, you and Jeremy, you and Zach
Zach, yeah.
are doing the heavy lifting to get this off the ground in the beginning. And I just love the fact that you said, we have no distilleries committed, but damn it, we're going with this. We're running with it.
Yeah.
So you guys spent money, you put money in, you built a little organization, you got it all legally
I'll give
established.
you an example of just how in both Zach and I are. He called me yesterday, and this was before we went live, obviously, and he said to me, so because I had left him a message, said he's on vacation this week, and I said, hey, just so you know, we thought these guys were going to jump on it. They're not jumping on it. They're excited, but they're not saying yes. And his response to me was, well, worst case, you and I will supply the bottles. I've got 700 and some up here, and we'll have some great pours that day. And I'm like, that's so Zach, right?
Yeah, I'm all in on that.
We'll figure it
I
out.
got cases. I'll bring them.
Don't worry
My
about
wife
that.
will be very happy
You're gonna
about that.
be talking to all kinds of distilleries and distributors, and I have no doubt they're going to sign up and be very excited to be part of this. But one way or another, it's going to be one hell of an event.
Yeah.
He has already got the 25 bottles. I can't announce those yet. We will do that in a very formal way when we announce them. The 25 bottles, he's already announced. He already has them. I've already said in the flyer that we put out, the Pappy lineups in there. So the allocated raffle we're going to do is unbelievable. I mean, we've got to have 25 really, really crazy.
And it's if you're pulled, you get the bottle. It's not a right to buy it. It is you get the bottle.
We are going to have to work with the liquors
There's
commission
some
to make sure we
finagling.
don't violate some rules.
Correct.
But yes, that is our intent.
But
right
but
now.
there could be other raffles, and I think that's important to note. And there could be other groups and other distilleries doing different things. And
Mhm.
so I think somebody messaged me today and said, "Well, to spend that much and not have a list," it's like, I get it, but you're going to get a great single barrel bottle. You're going to get a Glen and a Glen lanyard, and you could build something in Fort Wayne, and we're early. But if it's not for you, that's okay.
As the average Joe consumer out here, I sure would love to see some Hard Truth or some American Distillery,
I'll tell you,
or some Castle and Key.
I talked to them. So I talked to them. They're all excited. They all want to.
Sure would love to see you guys out there.
Yeah.
Augusta Distillery, Matt, Alex, Billy,
Redwood
we're talking to you
Empire,
soon.
come on in from
Yeah,
Cali.
come on in from Cali.
Let's get you
Old
down.
Carter, I'm going to work them. We'll see if I can get Old Carter to come. But I'm going to work them. I already worked them.
Penelope.
But yeah.
There's also something else that you may want to consider, especially the whiskey and bourbon nerds, is especially for some of the craft distillers that may come through. Not only are we trying to just bring them as a corporation, we're trying to bring out some of the owners, some of the master distillers. So this might be a great opportunity to talk to them one-on-one. These guys, they spent years learning this craft. So they would love to go ahead and tell you about what makes them different. So
and they've got a great story to tell.
They do.
They've got a great story to tell and great products. One of the examples is Augusta. I'd never heard of them. I've done 2 barrel picks for different stores and groups there. They've got a great thing going and great people. Like, this is perfect for them. And
I'm gonna switch out, get one of the better looking guys.
Do it.
Well, get a guy
In fact,
with
let's rotate
sunglasses.
guys in. I think that's a great
Yeah.
idea. Let's get some different people and
Come
different
on,
faces
boys.
out here. I agree. I mean, the conversation, I think it's what it's about. Let's make this about the community. It will go great.
I think
as
what
long as it's
Pete's-
about the community.
I think what Pete said was really important. It's going to be an educational day too.
Yep.
It's not just a day to drink. It's a day to meet a ton of cool people
Come
and learn a
on,
lot.
man.
Every day is a day to drink.
And of course, you'll be drinking.
But there's talk about this.
Yeah, we're classing up the joint now. We got Tyler in here.
I think we need to get some more bottles on the counter.
Yes.
Yeah, get some bottles up here,
Absolutely.
guys.
Hey, Pete.
Grab some
Hand me
good
my
stuff.
cup. It's right in front of you, Pete, right there. And take off your sunglasses, you'll see it.
Look at that fancy
let
thing.
me go ahead and explain that. So some people have wondered why I wear sunglasses.
He's actually blind. Don't make fun of him.
That is not true.
And that's why I thought he was good looking.
Cheers.
So
Got
I
him.
actually, because of the lights, even my studio lights and stuff, even outside sometimes I get headaches from bright lights. I'm a gremlin, just bright light. I can't take it too much.
Yeah, and
So that's why
there
I
are
wear
some
it sometimes.
massive lights here.
Yeah.
You guys can't see them.
I mean, I feel like I'm in Hollywood.
Superstar.
I mean,
All right.
mostly because of Pete. Secondary because of the
Death Raider. I want to make sure we talk about.
Did you come in?
I want to make sure we talk about Death Raider's question here, which he's given questions about very specific distilleries. Starlight and Moondrop are absolutely on the list. I have not made contact personally with either of them, but I know Chad has made contact with both of them so far. So Chad's talked to him, who's the Barrel Proof general manager.
Chad's the man.
So
Shout out for Chad.
they are on the list. We absolutely want them here. I did meet the Moondrop guy at a Barrel Proof event a couple weeks ago. He was super nice, really good guy. So I'm hoping that they will participate. They're from Indianapolis, so or the Indy area. So that's a great choice. And I would love to see the Moondrop guys as well. Yeah, I think.
I'm confident about Starlight. I'm confident about Augusta. I think there's some really great options out there for sure. And I think having some of the good Indiana ones would help.
Yeah.
By the way,
So-
if you know anyone at any of these places and liquor stores, talk to them about it. Tell
Yeah.
them, are you getting
Yeah.
involved?
Yeah.
Have you heard? The more they hear it from all of us, the better.
Yeah, customers have the real power.
I agree.
They do.
Absolutely.
I agree. What do we got here?
It says not
Another
American
another
Express.
one of these.
That's so
Is
good.
this one you brought? Yeah.
So this
how
is
did you get it? So did you cut it
You
with a
need
knife?
a K-bar.
I've
knife.
had,
You
I've
do
had a
need
lot
a
of-
camera.
I've had a lot of practice with rare
You
characters.
either need a blowtorch
It's
or a
probably-
military level knife to
It's
open
probably like my
rare
10th bottle of
characters.
rare character.
I got a
just gotten
couple of
good
them.
at putting the knife right in and
I
going
used
right
to
around.
sell
Yeah, you
K-bars.
just don't even start trying to
Hey,
get it out.
Concise Bourbon, do you want to pick
He's a
up?
pro.
Do you want to pick up more for me?
You like that though? I love a dancing girl.
That's so good. It's like, you bring that one.
Yeah, it did.
That's awesome. That's cool.
So the new guys got to introduce
Yes,
themselves. I got to
introduce
jump out of here
yourself.
so
I'll let
Matt
Tyler go
can get
first.
on here.
I'm Tyler. I'm actually on a Facebook group called Fort Wayne Sippers.
Which has some really good bottles, by the way, that I've tasted. That they've done some barrel picks.
Yeah, anybody's welcome to join. Just anything you want. And I'm just here to enjoy bourbon with Steve. Known him for about 3 years now. And
I'm in the Fort Wayne Sifters. Cheers to
you
Fort Wayne
are on the
Sifters.
song comment today on it.
Yep, I got you.
And
Awesome.
Brandon, I'm just a club member. Just found ZBar, ran into him at a barrel pick or what was it?
Mayor Peekins.
It was, just a barrel drop.
Yep,
Bourbon
bottle
drop,
drop, yeah.
brought it up.
Yep.
Yeah, the wife and
Yep.
I were there, and it was fantastic. I got to go both days. Just really nice, cool group of guys here, and just hanging out with everybody else, enjoying the evening.
It is awesome, and I think that's what this is about, right? And this has lived up for sure to my expectations of what this was going to be. And these guys brought some really good stuff. So, in fact, I'm almost like feeling left out because they're not drinking much of my stuff because they brought such good stuff already.
Okay,
I
mission,
imagine we'll get into the other
challenge
stuff.
accepted.
Yeah, no, get in. And
Hey,
dive in.
Jeremy, get on the ladder and grab those purple top shaped things up there.
They're most of them.
I requested that thing a while ago.
The King of Kentucky. That was
Listen,
the one
King of
that's-
Kentucky is my second favorite pour ever. The King of Kentucky
so good.
single barrel, second
It's
favorite
so
pour
good.
ever.
It's
The
so
only
good.
thing that slightly beat it was the double equal very rare, but I'm a big equal guy.
Yep.
But I mean, we're talking like 9.9 versus 9.8.
Where's the Michter's 20 at?
I don't have a
Yeah,
Michter's
where's
20.
that?
I don't have Michter's 20. I got both the Michter's 10s up there, but I don't have the Michter's 20 up there. I do have a lot. I've got a lot of
Hey,
Carter.
we should get those old
Mhm.
Louisville or those Louisville whiskey row folks like Michter's and
Wouldn't that be
Peerless.
fun to
Wouldn't
have
that
some
be
of those guys
fantastic?
come?
Hey,
I would
Old
love to get the
Forester,
Pursuit guys here. So wouldn't that be
Wake
cool
up.
to have the Pursuit Spirits guy? Oh, yeah, it would be so cool. So we will absolutely try. That's a little bit of a stretch to think they're going to come to Fort Wayne, but you never know, right? You never know. Yeah, you never know. So we will absolutely try. We were, it was interesting that earlier this week, I was getting such responses from all the distillers we were talking to because they were all like, yeah, we're in, but they wouldn't commit to exactly what. And so we, again, can't announce them until they commit to what they're going to do. But I was getting so much that I called Zach and I'm like, Zach, we're getting so much of this stuff. What if we run out of room in the tent? Because we have room for about 40 people in the tent, 40 distributors or 40 distilleries. That's what he said. That's exactly Zach. So he's like, we'll put another
That sounds
tent.
like
That's it.
Then I had
Zach
to
know.
call Finland. I'm like, can we fit 2 tents? And they're like, oh shit, we can do 2
Absolutely.
tents, no trouble. Go ahead, put 2 tents up. So we may go to 80 if we have to, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
I agree with. I think Epic Dragon was talking about it earlier. It's like it'd be nice to start seeing that list come together. I will promise you, as soon as we get commitments, I will be announcing them.
But I think
and
it's
it will happen.
Yeah.
It will happen almost immediately. I
Yeah.
get the announcement. You guys will know the moment I have the announcement. But I can't announce it until I have the announcement. Until they're
Right.
committed.
And we don't want to burn those relationships
No,
on the
no,
first
no,
time.
no.
I mean, we got to, like, these processes can be frustrating, but we've got to honor these distilleries and these distributors and these stores because, again, bourbon's about relationships. We want to do this right the first time so that it succeeds. And we understand for some, maybe that's too much of a risk. That's fine. You're going to miss out.
Yep.
But I think it's worth it because, again, I would argue Fort Wayne bourbon culture is underrated.
Let me talk. I just saw it. Thank you, J-Ram, for responding to the Netrached, which we had a chance to meet him at one of the past these last few events. So thank you for walking up and introducing yourself. But the VIP sittings, there is separate seating for the VIP area as well. So the VVIP has like a little suite they're in. There's 15-person suites that are out at Finland. If you've ever been out there, that's what those guys are in. So
And those are gone.
they're gone. Yeah, they and there was 2 of them, and they sold quick. That's not a surprise. We knew those were going to sell really fast. But the VVI or the VIP, you guys have your own separate food. So you're going to have buffet food that you can go through. If you've ever been out there, there's this big room that is kind of their conference room, they call it, where all of their special events happen out of that room, that's where all you guys will have that whole room to yourself. That's the VIP room. You'll have
I might have to,
the buffet will be in there, and then seating that'll go out into the patio area out there for you guys. So there's dedicated seating for you guys as well. Now, can 100 people be sitting at the same time in that exact spot? No. But there's plenty of seating there, and we're trying to make it sectioned off that, if 30, 40, 50 people at a time are in there, it will not feel overcrowded at that time. So, and the thought is, half of the people would be out doing tasting and half of them are eating food, and the buffet will run all day. So the buffet is not like for an hour or anything. That buffet is for you guys, and it's included in the price of your ticket. So that's why that VIP is so powerful. The difference between the VIP and the super VIP is the super VIP, they actually get to order off the menu. So that's included in your price.
Private space too.
And it's private space, and you can order off the menu. So if they want to order a steak or they want to order a burger, they'll order whatever they want. It'll get delivered to them just like they're part of the eating at the restaurant.
So I have a very important question about the menu.
Yeah.
Is bacon on the menu?
I'm sure bacon is on the menu. But I have not approved the menu at this point, but I cannot imagine the bacon.
Because pigs are sacred. They convert vegetables into bacon.
Okay, it's true. That is very true. It's very true.
Besides the oak barrel, that's as good as it gets.
Have all you guys got to introduce yourself yet?
Good.
Other subscribers here?
Oh my gosh, Steve Elke just
I snuck in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sneak in,
Steve
so.
requires supervision.
I do. Trust me.
It's all right. He's watching this question.
Yep,
Volky, introduce yourself.
I'm Tim from the area. Kind of just started my subscriber. Kind of started my bourbon collection about a year ago, or getting into it on my own, which I just came across ZBar as one of my TikTok feeds, and so it seems like that's about the time that got going. So I guess I'm getting into the bourbon
You picked it
world at a good time.
You
Not
did.
just for ZBar, but all the
Well,
festival
it can be
and
just
all
for
that
ZBar. I
stuff.
don't mind.
No, that is
That's
part
a
of
great
it.
story. I'd like to know how guys came across the channel.
I
How
went
did you
to.
discover us? What got you involved in it?
Brandon, how'd you
So I found you when we were at the barrel proof bottle drop,
Mhm.
and you were actually I think it was you and your wife were out
Yeah,
there
filming.
just starting filming, and I came in and my wife and I were there together. You introduced yourself, and my wife was like, "Hey, that's a really good guy. We need to look into this a little bit more." And so actually, my bride took me onto this, and
No kidding.
yeah, absolutely. So yeah, she's a bourbon.
So you just got to impress the wife. That's
the
what I
key.
just
I'm
learned.
telling you guys.
Does she
I'm
drink
telling you.
bourbon?
Listen, so she is a bourbon collector. She enjoys some bourbon, but we enjoy the hobby together.
Okay.
So yeah, absolutely.
Maybe that's what we should do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Marcella. We need to get Marcella.
Absolutely.
Marcella,
Yeah,
Marcella, I tried to get her here tonight, but Marcella's not.
Yeah,
here.
well, I don't know where she's at. I mean, there has to be something she likes.
Yeah, we keep trying.
Right?
We keep
Hey, you're
trying.
doing the
I
best.
know.
We talk about
we keep
Steve's
trying.
life.
Yeah?
He's been drinking bourbon like a man way before we ever did.
That's exactly right. We were drinking it ice, and she was still drinking it.
Yeah, oh,
Steph-
fantastic.
Steph was loving it.
She
Yeah.
never left.
Tune's question here is, what do I think about, or what do we think about Dark Arts Amberana finished rye? I love Dark Arts, so I've yet to have a bad bottle from Dark Arts.
Shout out to Dark Arts.
They're really, really good.
That'd be a fun one to get.
Oh, they would be really good to get here. Oh my gosh. And we on the list. They're absolutely on the list. But the Amberana finished rye I've not had. So I don't have that. I don't have it on the bar. I've not tasted it. So that would be one that I would love to try, but I've never had a bad one. I've probably had 5 or 6 expressions from so far. Never had a bad one. Anybody else in the room had the Amberana finished rye?
I'm not, but if you get down to Lexington and can spend some time there,
Oh, it's
they're one of the few spots that are open after 5 on the Bourbon Trail. So I'd encourage you to do that. They do a lot of specialty stuff, which I will say you either love or don't.
Yeah.
But I love the creativity of it, and the environment there is really great.
How about anybody else had that Amberana finish to the Dark Arts?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else has had it at Tunes either. So if you've had it, what do you think of it? I'm guessing you love it. That's why you brought it up. But I've not had that one. But we've got 2 or 3 expressions up here. They're so good. Dark Arts has such good stuff, guys. They're really, really good. Solid.
Speaking of
Them
great
and short
stuff,
barrel. Oh my
Speaking
god,
of great stuff, rare character,
solid.
especially their
Mhm.
individual single barrel picks, but all of this, I mean, you can't go wrong with orange, in my opinion. But yeah,
Yeah.
I see the
Eh, What's
That was
the?
a coincidence.
There it is, huh?
yeah, there it is. But listen, I think do some research, try some of
Oh
their
my gosh,
stuff
they're moving fast. All day.
because they're great.
All right, and it doesn't let me back up. So somebody, it did let me go up.
There we
Okay,
go.
we got Dark Arts. Any of you guys tried the Little Book Chapter 10? I have not seen the Little Book Chapter 10 yet. I have Chapter 9 out. Chapter 9 was okay. It was another one of them for me that was okay, not great. But I still say worth the money. I don't think it was not worth the money, but it was not a great one. I haven't had a great one priced at 7. I think that's the last one I had that I would call great. But I'll buy the 10 because I'm a sucker for Little Book. So who's going to Evernorth tomorrow? I have no idea.
I know, but those guys are great. Listen, they've done
How do you
some
find
really
it?
great things there. I've done some picks with them.
Oh, they're doing drops tomorrow?
That Arctic North, it's so good. I mean, they do some really cool stuff.
Where are they at, Jeremy? Okay, so Midland. I've been there many times.
Yeah, so north of Detroit Metro.
Matt, now what you're doing
That's
is you're just
it.
dropping
See, there you got the connection. It's that relationship. Back to the relationship.
I'll go with you.
Got a
I
good
gotta go to
buddy.
Michigan anyway.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful idea.
You know, has to be close.
What's dropping?
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Two bottles. I think maybe Arctic Spirit and something else.
The Arctic Spirit is incredible.
Hmm.
It's absolutely incredible. Now, they have actually closed all their barrel picks for this year because they're done. And so you cannot do another single barrel pick at Evernorth this year. That's how busy they've been.
Oh, they're super busy.
Speaking of barrel picks, we did a couple recently that were outstanding.
Yeah, we did do a couple. So Jeff was on. I took a group of 6 people on a barrel pick a week ago, probably about a week and a half
2
ago.
weeks.
So
Yeah.
we went and did a barrel pick. We did a unbelievable pick at Green River. So Green River weeded, so good. And I am a big fan of Green
the
River.
Green River's
So St.
fantastic.
Jeremy handed me an image. So the 2 of the ones that they're releasing are the Exodus Rye Batch 4. And again, I'm not a big rye guy, but that Exodus Rye is next level. And they're doing the Night Stalker Bourbon Batch 5. And the Night Stalker has been very, very popular. I think the only thing that's been more popular is their Arctic North or their Wise One, which is their raspberry brulee finish. So the Evernorth guys are doing some great stuff. My friend runs a liquor store in the Detroit metro area, and he is the biggest seller of Evernorth products. And really
He's an
great
awesome
stuff.
guy.
Yeah,
I like him. Mm-hmm.
he's a good dude. Yeah.
And then so we've got will the festival have live music? We are looking for a bluegrass band. So we want a bluegrass band playing on, if you've been out there, there's a big, huge dock area. We want to put them down there, and it's almost built like an amphitheater right there. So we're going to give them their own special space. I had a couple of people suggest different bands. We're trying to get them to commit to us. But we'd like to have a bluegrass band. We think that's the right vibe for this one. But we'd probably entertain anybody if somebody else was like, hey, we really want the gig. But bluegrass is what I'd love to get. And then we are going to have a DJ as well. And then there's a stage going on that will be with 15-minute presentations could be influencers, distributors, distilleries, liquor stores. They'll be talking to you about what's going on with their world and their products and or their channels. And so
I've got a 45-minute presentation.
Yeah, it'll be great.
It'll be there.
I'll show you the level you have to buy in order to get a
Yes,
45-minute
absolutely.
version of that chair. Because we're only open for 6 hours. So the whole thing is 6 hours. So we
Which
want to
is
get as many
plenty
people through there.
to have
Oh, that'd be
tables.
fantastic.
It is. It's going to be fun. 10 is great. Yeah, the 10 is great. I think we're way back in the Michter's discussion.
Absolutely.
James Mendez is saying hello to Concise Bourbon. So
Shout out
you
to
know who he
him.
is.
Shout out.
That's his real name. His real name
That's
is
it.
Pete with the
So tell us about,
sunglasses.
can you tell us a little bit about that Green River barrel pick you just did? Tell us
So
about that.
Green River, it was, by the way, first off, doing a barrel pick is one of the most, if you've never had a chance to do
Amen.
one, they are just cathartic.
Yeah.
To me, they are one of the neatest parts of this world is going on.
Absolutely.
What you end up doing is you'll go through, they'll usually give you a private tour where you kind of go through the distillery at a really very comfortable pace. A lot of times you're getting rushed when you do tours down there. But it's very comfortable pace. You can ask a ton of questions, whatever you want. And then you end in a spot where you're thieving directly out of the barrels, and
Usually
3 to 4,
Mhm.
and you're going to taste. And you have to pick. They don't tell you anything about it. They literally they'll tell you what the mash bill is of it. But beyond that,
If
you
you're
don't
lucky.
know the age, you don't know the proof, you don't know anything. And then you have to pick. So you taste them as a group, And then usually how we do it, I know I've been on your picks before, so we do the same thing, and I would assume you do similar. But how we do it is we try to whittle out the worst one. Because usually one is the worst one, and you're like,
Yeah,
this
it still
one's
may
not
be
great.
good, but it's the worst,
the worst of the
three
batch.
before.
And then you try to focus in on the one that is going to be the pick. And that's where the lobbying starts. But you try not to really talk to each other much
No, you
until
want to
you're,
influence.
until you're at the spot of starting to whittle somebody out.
And I'm all for the blind. And I'm all for,
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm all for the blind vote. And one of the few distilleries that does this differently is Four Roses.
yeah,
'Cause
which
when
is
you do-
10. Oh
When
my
you
God.
do a Four Roses pick, and I've done 2 of those, you get one of each recipe, and there's 10 recipes. And so you got to whittle it down to 4 or 3, and then whittle it down to 1, and depending on how much the store wants to buy, and that can be a challenge. But there are great experiences. I did 8 of them last year. I'm going to do more than 20 this year.
So who's going to be carrying us?
Yeah, it's
Where,
great.
where
So
can
that
we
one was
pick this
done?
up?
That was it, by the way, usually the liquor store don't like you to tell them.
Yeah.
Because they want to be a surprise when it comes. But that one happened to be barrel proof. I do picks. I've got 4 different stores that I do picks for right now. So it could be number of 4, but this one,
Oh,
they know
fantastic.
it's coming. So that one's going to be barrel proof. And then on the same trip, we got a chance to do a Bardstown we did,
Yep.
which is an exceptional pick as well. So that one is, by the way, I think Bardstown has some great products.
And so,
Fantastic
and I
products.
was just on a trip where we did a Lux Row Estate, and then the next day we did a Four Roses, and then we did a Bardstown. We did both a weeded and a bourbon. Different than Steve, I'm mostly working with 3 stores, but it's an incredible experience for people who love bourbon, and my goal is let's get some people who've done this before, but let's get some people who know bourbon and love it to have this first time experience. So, and that's the beauty of bourbon. It's about drawing people into the community who care about the culture.
So if you're picking for someone and they sending you out with a group of guys to choose this product, are you looking for what hits your palate? Or are you guys deciding what's going to hit the
No.
masses?
Brandon. Such a
Absolutely
good
not.
question.
It's all about the store that you're serving.
They'll tell you.
What
Yeah.
They'll tell you.
every,
Some of them like to be very different. I have one guy I picked for. He wants to be different. He wants to be off. He wants to be off profile for what that normally tastes like. He's the only guy that ever tells me that, by the way. But that's what he wants. I want to be off profile. But most of them, they're looking to sell the masses. So they're looking for something that people would.
and it
really
depends.
enjoy.
It depends on the market. So there's several picks that I have led for different stores where it's like, okay, this market, this is what they're looking for.
Uh-huh.
This market, this is what they're looking for.
Yep.
It's not about the one that you like the most. It's about the one that's going to sell the most in that market.
Mhm.
And I think the beauty when you do them as clubs or groups is you get a little more freedom. But it's always not about the one that you like the most or the best one. It's which one is going to move the best. And every market is different. Every store is different. And I think that's the challenge. You get this privilege of trying a lot of stuff and making a decision, but you've got to have the humility to do what's best for the people who put you in that position to
Absolutely.
do it. And I actually, for me personally, just because of my personality and my own beliefs, that's actually really helpful.
Mhm.
But great questions. And I want Tyler to talk, because Tyler's probably done more picks than all of us.
No, I have not.
Haven't you
actually.
really?
No. I've only did one actually.
Get the
with
heck outta
Chad.
here.
Yeah.
Man,
And
I thought you'd done so many of them.
Crap, I've
No.
been like 20-something.
I only did the one with Chad down at Purdue that one time, and then other than that, I haven't went on any. I just don't have time.
Yeah, I know you're busy.
I was lucky to get up here tonight.
I'm glad you came tonight. Just
We
for
are
the-
lucky that you got here tonight, Tyler.
Barrel proofs though, or barrel picks though, like I knew they had one coming, the one I went to, so I wanted to pick something completely different for them. So they had 2 options to go with.
Yeah.
And
And you did a good job. That pick is a great one that you guys
yeah.
did.
Oh, the Elijah Craig
The
one.
Elijah Craig's
Yeah,
a
it's
great one.
fantastic.
You weren't on that pick team?
I
though?
was not though.
Oh, God,
They did that one
that's
themselves.
such a
though.
good one.
I would do the knob pick that's supposed to be coming at some point, but who knows? when it
Yeah,
drops.
they can take a while. They do.
I know they had one coming that's completely different though that I tried, and then this one I picked was completely off profile compared to that one.
Yeah.
It's just a ma-
And that's go ahead.
Our pick, they just trusted our palate.
They did. And I will tell
As
you,
you
we
should.
had been given directions on that pick that he wanted a little bit. He likes to have a bite on the backside, so he likes that Kentucky hug. And he had specifically said, I want it to be spicy. I don't want it to be super smooth, and I want it to have the more body, the better. And so
Absolutely.
that we went into it with that thought process that I had told the team. And so I think we did a good job of picking both of them have that kind of
Oh,
fit to
yeah.
them. They're
I think the names are
they're
outstanding.
great and super fit. They are.
What's your
Go
point
ahead.
over there, Jeremy?
Yell the name
Yeah,
of that.
so our Green River pick is named Harvest Hug.
Harvest
Oh,
Hug.
fantastic.
This is a good name.
Harvest Hug.
Yeah. And the Bardstown weeded one
Oh,
is
Pass
is
down the other red peach or orange top.
Sweet heat.
Sweet heat.
Yeah.
I'm not-
sweet heat.
I'm not-
Sweet heat.
They're both coming in.
Can I have that
September.
seal
Oh,
back
that's-
down there?
Gorgeous.
Sealbacks, guys.
The
We
red
want
there,
sealbacks.
the orange one.
The red,
Oh.
the orange. I want orange.
Go ahead, pass it down.
Yeah.
Have it
So
orange.
we
That wasn't
think
planned.
people will love them.
All right, and we're behind on. We gotta catch up on comments here, guys. We're sorry. We're getting too worried.
Great questions. though. There's a lot of good
Speaking of Green River, any thoughts regarding the recent report of change of the master distiller? So, I actually have befriended somebody down there. The bourbon dude is his handle, what he goes by, but his name's Charles,
Which batch?
and that's Valencia, batch 2.
Valencia, but it's orange.
That's orange. Gotta have orange.
We're gonna bury him in orange.
I know. Look at
But he did an interview with him, and what a nice guy, by the way, that master distiller let go. It really was when they merged, when they got bought out, if you will, by Bardstown. They just didn't need 2 master distillers. He got just caught up. It's all it was. I mean, he's a good guy. He's going to land on his feet, and
I have zero concerns about
yeah,
that.
but a good guy. And Joe, go get me a bluegrass band. I like that. Go get it. You are officially in charge, and I would love for you to bring it for me. So,
Tag, you're it.
I have a local band buddy who's going to work for us on it.
I have a chance to pick
He
up
plays
old
his band.
Rick short barrel.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, golly, you guys ask tough questions too.
So I think the old Ricks are. So any picks are going to be better than the general, with very few exceptions, and I've experienced those. I think the old Rick is no exception, but it's all about what do you like. And most picks, they'll give you 3, and you could ask for a 4th. And so I would just say, don't compromise on quality.
I don't think he's doing a pick at those. I think he's saying, look, would you buy Old Rick or would you buy
Yeah.
Short Barrel? And
Short
I think
barrel
if
every day of the week.
I was going to go
Yeah,
there as
yeah,
well.
I've
So,
only-
Tune, it
short
took us a
barrel's
while to
also-
get you an answer.
Yeah.
But that's where I was going to go
That's
as well. Yeah, I think he was answering. He was still on picks, how to do picks. But I think that if I were to give you direction about which one I would pick, I'd go Short Barrel. They've had such great releases here this last 12 months. I mean, they're
Clinton,
just
Clinton,
so
who
good.
runs their show, is absolutely fantastic. Pete went down a timeout. Clinton, who runs this, is fantastic, and I'll tell you, I'm in the short list. I've gotten a bunch of their, I've got a bunch of
It's
their
nice.
bottles, a bunch of their picks. I love honey finishes. Their honey finishes are the best. But I will say, Short Barrel is amazing.
Yeah.
What they're doing is
You
so
see it, Pete?
underrated.
Fantastic.
Where's
So
Pete?
underrated. So
Pete,
underrated.
evidently you need to be in frame at
Yeah,
all
Pete,
times.
why are you?
Come on.
It's because he's
He's
wearing
doing his own
sunglasses
thing
like
over
a
here.
blind
So James, we told him he's right over here still. He hasn't left.
Yeah.
But, and Ryan, I heard you that Tyler's
Ryan.
fibbing. So I'm already on my radar is fully up right now. But
I don't know what I'm fibbing about.
man. I believe in you, Tyler.
Mm.
But Short Barrel is amazing. The only thing that they've created that I didn't love was their 4-grain. And I love 4-grain, but I have several barrel picks of their honey finishes, several short listings. They are doing great stuff.
Jeremy, you want to climb up there and grab an old Carter down. These guys, we have the old Carter and purple tops. Let's get some of those that are
Get
open.
one
Let's
that's
get those
not open,
rolling into
Jeremy.
here.
Get this short back there.
Well,
That's-
I just want
The tall guy on the side.
Jim, since he's asking what I tried, because Steve is so generous. I tried his Rock Hill Farms.
Rock Hill Farm's awesome.
Rock Hill's
I've
Good
never had it
choice.
before.
It's good.
I
It's so
really
smooth.
enjoy that.
It's so
Wow.
smooth. So
It's a-
smooth.
So full of flavor for being so smooth.
Yeah, fantastic bottle.
2, I think. I'm almost positive it's 2.
That sounds right.
I don't care. You can grab whatever. It doesn't matter.
I thought it was supposed to be open.
It is open. There's a bunch of them open up there. There's 2 or 3 open.
I
We
just-
can open another one, guys. I don't care.
I just was clarifying because
Nothing hiding.
I love rules so I can break them.
Here we go. It's coming down.
No.
He's trying.
He tried.
The king
Jeff
of
just brought the
Kentucky.
king of Kentucky down.
That's
The
it.
king of Kentucky is next level.
Grab one or two of those old purple tops because those are probably things that people haven't tried very often. We'll bring a few of those down.
Yeah, absolutely.
That purple top we had
have
last
a,
night, Steve, was amazing.
We can bring the rye. He's probably got the rye up there. It might
I don't know if
be
he's
rye.
going all the way through it all or not.
Oh no, it's still up there.
Okay,
I haven't
there
had
you go.
like rye, but
Where's the rye winner? The old Carter rye.
Right here.
Oh, he's got it.
Right in
It's
front of
here.
you.
This is it.
There's the old Carter rye.
All right. So guys, we want to hear from you. So first off, I have gone almost an hour and not given you our motto for ZBar. This is super important to me because it's who we are. It's what we stand for, and we're never going to change from this, I hope. Our motto is we sip together, we learn together, we have fun together. It is who we are. It's what we're about. It is what's happening tonight. This is us we're learning from each other. We're certainly sipping a little bit, and I think we're having fun. Everybody having a good
I'm
time
having a
so
great
far?
time.
Fantastic.
I think so as well. And so if that sounds interesting and you have not subscribed yet, and you're sitting there watching in the crowd, subscribe. We need you along on this journey with us.
Absolutely.
The second thing we need you to do is pound that like button. It will drive more people. What ends up happening when you hit the like button, when you're interacting with us, commenting, hitting the like button, what ends up happening is YouTube drives more people to the live, and that just makes the live better. So pound that button. If you haven't hit the like, it says I only have 9 likes so far, which seems shocking to me because I think we've been running about 20 people consistently here. So pound that like button if you haven't done it already. Even if you really don't like us, hit it anyhow. It ain't gonna hurt anything.
Yeah, pretend. Give
Pretend
us
you
a
like
shout
us,
out.
but
And-
there you go. Somebody already just hit it, so thank you. And then give us some comments. This is for you guys. That's why we turned the open up. It is 100% for you.
Leave that here.
Which one's better?
This one's. I gotta finish this first.
Yeah,
Listen,
they're also
there's
good
the
guys.
cap right there.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, if you've never had Old Carter, it is as special of a bottle, and I've never had a bad one. I keep telling people that, and it's really the truth.
This
never
guy
had
said blue looks good on you. He's already drunk.
Oh my
No.
God!
Carver's
Look,
already drunk.
Carver's here.
Carver's already
Oh no!
He's talking about Tyler.
And we were
Yeah,
talking.
motherfucker's
We were
already
talking completely disparaging of you earlier, so we got to all stop. No more bashing on Zach from this
Listen,
point forward, guys.
We're just way better than blue, Carper.
We are basking, Zach. We are basking in the glory of our 5-hour sellout of Super VIP. That's what we're doing right now.
And I'm trying to manage all the drama.
Oh my
People
gosh!
didn't get in.
But it's so exciting.
I was working. Blah blah blah. Well,
I
bourbon is
know.
more important than work.
That's right.
Yeah, I know. The link was wrong. I've heard that
That's
one
it.
already hit me. The
Yeah,
link was
that-
wrong. I'm like, I'm sorry.
That was, yeah. Link 1, link 2, email 1, email 2.
Oh,
It tells us next year we'll need double the.
That's
VVIP.
oh yeah, the
Yeah.
VVIP.
That's fine. We'll
Neat.
expand it.
They were
Absolutely.
creating the thing.
It's just year
That's it.
one.
Listen, I got 10 acres. We could do a thing at my house.
I think let's do one.
I think
So-
that'd be
What a great question. Ryan just asked a great question here. He said, what's on the horizon for ZBar beyond this festival? For the record, the festival is pretty big undertaking. And so that's going to be pretty crazy.
Thank God
to
you're
pull that
retired.
one
Who would have
off. Thank God I am
thought?
retired.
No.
But
It's a weekend
I would
thing.
say I have a vision of doing, I'll call them mini versions of the festival on a quarterly basis, if not a monthly basis. We did one of them already with Penelope, which was a rousing success. We had 25 people. We invited, it was an invite only. Penelope
Yeah, I
came
didn't
in.
get an invite.
I'm sorry.
I have feelings.
We will for sure reach out to others.
I actually have a feeling. Just
But-
one of them.
Exactly.
You already told me.
But we had a great time with Penelope. I think we're talking about, we'd love to do Willet next. That's one that we've targeted to do a Willet event. And I think would go over great. I mean, we got this type of product that is on my bar and other places. We'll bring that. That's what we did with the Penelope. Penelope brought some stuff that was pretty much their baseline products. And then I and Zach was able to contribute some other stuff. So we get to taste some really crazy stuff. So we'd like to start doing more of that for the community. And then I think beyond that, I just want to keep growing the community. I want to grow, and I want to get to a spot where you guys look at us as Fort Wayne staples when it comes to bourbon. And that's what I'd like to get to.
So one of my
Call
dreams-
Bourbon Paloozas.
Bourbon
We
Palooza.
got the festival once a year, and if we go,
That's
if
it.
we go to Preacher's 10 Acres,
That's it.
it's freaking bourbon
Listen.
stock.
Bourbon Woodstock and
Listen,
Bourbon
I'm
Palooza.
all
It
in on
happened.
that. I've actually looked into. Can I make a distillery on my property?
Well, there's
Yeah,
already a
probably.
still in the
Possible.
woods. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud.
I need a point.
I mean,
Should you open yours?
I'm not
Absolutely.
asking the government or my wife because they're both fun suckers. But
Nor should you.
amen.
So James is asking, should he open his Rock Hill Farms? I am going
Yes,
to tell you
yes.
every time you should open everything.
Absolutely.
Enjoy it.
Buy it
Bourbon
to
is
enjoy
for
it.
fucking drinking.
You will
Amen.
find more
I was
bourbon.
never on the rails.
You will find more bourbon. But the moments you're going to have like these tonight, guys, with you guys, these are special, and you'll remember them. And you only do that if you're sharing some great bourbon.
Enjoy
with each
it.
other.
Tell them to
Share
save
it.
it for a bottle
It's
share.
not a weekly.
Share it with a friend.
Save it for a bottle share. Bring it to
Listen.
ZBar. So James, next time you would come to ZBar, you could bring. No, that's a terrible. Open
I
it before
created
that.
a bottle share group. I would love to have more people. It's so good.
Yeah. Okay. What else do you guys want to talk about? We've been really kind of rambling at you for most of this so far, and not that hasn't been fun, but what are you guys curious about? You've had some great questions already. Is there anything about the festival? You actually.
Here I go. He's opening.
You actually have Zach up here as well, so Ray, he can even chime in if there's something
Yes.
about the festival or about what's happening with it that you're
Is that
curious about.
sober though?
Who
That's the
knows?
question.
He's with the fam, so probably.
I don't know. He's got a lot of kids. That wouldn't make me drink.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about why you wouldn't get the VIP over the regular.
Because they
Better
ran
bottle.
out.
Yeah.
It's a better model. You
Yeah.
get food.
Because that ran out. Jim.
No, not
Just the
very,
yeah.
The standard.
just the regular.
I'm the
So-
very
You get
VIP.
early access to
So
better
did I.
bottle.
I gotta get
You don't pay for the food.
I
It's
told
no
all my
brainer.
guys.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear what Jeremy's asking from the other side of the camera here, but he's basically saying, why would you not get the VIP? Or the other way to ask the same question is,
No, I
what
think
is
so.
the VIP worth it? And I told Pete this earlier because Pete asked me, he was like, hey, you know, is there going to be more of the super
I got a
VIPs
group of
coming?
like
And I
50
said,
people. I'm like,
likely
sign
no.
up now.
There's not going to be more super VIPs because that's a closed area that we're in. But there's a lot of VIPs, and that's probably the best deal out of the packages right now. So the reason it's best deal is you're going to get a buffet food, unlimited. It's included in your price of your ticket.
And food just helps you drive home.
That is true. You're going to end up getting a bottle that is nicer than the general admission bottle. So you're going to get a bottle that is a better bottle than the general admission bottle. Not that the general admission bottle is a bad bottle. It's not. It's a great bottle.
Everybody's winning.
And then you're going to have a private area
Just
for you
go
to
in
sit
more.
in. So you're getting a lot of value for that. And it's $50 higher. And if you buy it now, well, so they're $25 off. It actually is pretty damn close to the price of the regular general admission price, which would be in August, what you would be paying in August. So
Can you just consider the food and the bottle difference in cost?
it's
no-brainer.
there. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, it's an absolute no-brainer.
6
And
hours
you're
out of the
100%
house
right.
too.
Yeah, yeah. You're
Is the
exactly
corporate
right.
different than that? Like, what is corporate?
So
get?
corporate
I mean, I
is
know
the
that's
same as the
obviously
super
more.
VIP. I was asked this
Okay.
earlier tonight as well. So it's the same as the super VIP.
But you're buying in bulk.
You got to buy
Getting
10 at
10.
a time. So you got to
10.
buy all 10, and then you're basically buying the room.
But
And
you're
then you
getting
can
the
use as
super
many of those as you
VIP.
want. You can
By
have
the
one
way,
person in there
I
or 10
think
people in
the
there.
corporate room should be better than the regular
So
room.
if
They'll
the,
be great.
if
They'll
the
be
super
great.
VIP sold
be
out,
great
what about
rooms.
the corporate? How many of those you got available?
There's still 20 tickets left of that. So there's 2 rooms that are available. There are 2. One's their conference
Hey, my
room, and
people.
one is their tasting room.
If you want a room, do it.
Mhm.
It's perfect for a club.
For a club.
I got multiple clubs.
Absolutely.
Buy them up together as a team.
All these fuckers should join my club.
Yeah. So, Joe, your question about what food should we be expecting for the general admission food, hot dogs, hamburgers, walking tacos. That's the type of stuff you're going to be eating in general admission. The food that you're going to be eating, and by the way, the menu is not locked down yet. So if you have ideas, give it to us because we will suggest it to them. But the foods they were talking about was pulled pork for the buffet. This would be pulled pork, wings. It's more traditional food. I'm sure they'll have some hamburgers, hot dogs, things like that as well. But it's more traditional food that you're going to have on the buffet line. And then off the menu for the super VIPs, it's literally you offer whatever's on the menu. So we will have a condensed menu because we don't want the kitchen to get overwhelmed. But it'll be a condensed menu. But I'm sure we'll have a steak on there. I'm sure we're going to have very good food that you'll be able to order if you're in those private areas. So great questions. Hi, J-Ram. Welcome. No judgment.
J-Ram.
They're talking to each other. This is like the kids that sit in the back.
Absolutely.
They're texting each
Absolutely.
other.
How are you, buddy?
They're both right here.
What's up, my guy?
They're texting each other.
Having so much fun behind the camera.
Yeah, absolutely. He's enjoying it.
Just like your kids will if they're sitting in the back of the. It's like, what are you guys doing? You're texting each other.
Hey, by
That's
the
it.
way,
Keep
you're
checking.
still wearing sunglasses, fucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. It's
I
good.
still love you.
It's beaming off your colorful skin.
That's it. The orange is reflecting this way.
It was on the pool deck. I was drinking a Stag Batch 13.
Ooh.
Fresh Crack Friday.
Wow.
About a
First
10 or
crack
13.
Friday.
It's a great one. That's a great choice.
Stag is so good.
What
So
would you
much
guys,
fun.
if you out there were, you're watching, you're seeing, there's a bunch of great bottles out here. Which one would you want these guys to try? Is there a brand that you're like, hey, why haven't we tried some of
Tell me
those
try
brands?
anything.
And
Just-
because we probably have, I mean, we don't have everything here, but we've got a lot of things. So if there's something you're like, oh, I've always wanted to try this, whatever this is. I've got Pappies over there. We can dive into some of the Pappies. We can dive into the
Oh,
some
give
of
me
the
some
VTECs.
Pappy.
I tried a CYPB the other day at
It's good.
Evergreen.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes they're different variations, so some are hit and miss. But the one at Evergreen right now, if you go down there, it's absolutely fantastic.
The only two Peppies I've not tried are 13 and 20.
What'd you think of this one?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't it
he wants to make a baby.
Hey, did you see that? It was a
He
rocking
will
the
make a
baby.
with that shit.
I'm pretty sure,
Oh, what a
dude, this is
guy.
what won, though, the old Carter Rye.
The rye challenge that we
Rye.
just got done with them.
Yeah,
He's
well,
gonna,
yeah.
he's gonna make a
So
baby
so
with
you
it.
just finished the rye challenge.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Yeah, it's a great question. So because the ride challenge did not do awesome from a views perspective, I'm going to take a little pause. So what we're doing right now is we're just going through distilleries, and we're actually having fun with that, by the way. So that's been so
Actually,
far just Zach and I.
Seeds, but still hard.
But we're having a great time. We've done, I think, 3 of them so far. We've got another one we're going to actually tape this weekend. But those have been fun. So we're going to kind of go through that. We're going to do that for a while. And I'm looking that some of the ideas we've been told are suggested bottle and bond. So do one that's a bottle and bond one. That's where it's all bottle and bond product that we're trying. Do one that's a heavy, like highly allocated one. That one's might get some legs where it's all this type of stuff
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
we're doing. We're just ranking out those and we're running through those. All of our 5 stars would be another.
Oh, there you
we'd have
go.
to do 4.5
4.5
and
and
5s.
five.
Yeah, because I don't think we have enough 5s. But so we've got some ideas, but it's probably going to be the fall before we run into those.
Absolutely. No, that was great.
Yeah.
You know, from a
We love
subscriber
doing them.
standpoint, the challenge was fantastic.
Yeah.
So not only did you get to see everything from every price point in different
Yes.
allocations and availability
Also,
and what you can just go pick up, but that was a great idea, and it showed you kind of what your in-depth process was and how you got to a final choice.
It is, and I loved it, and I wish it had done better.
Me too.
To us, it
But-
was just one of those
we
weird
did
things.
way better.
Yeah, Weeded was outstanding. We had one that had 50,000 views on one of our videos
Wow.
for the Weeded challenge, and so we just never got the traction in the rye. And so I said, well, let's just take a break. We'll do something else for a little while. Then we're gonna come back at it.
But
in the fall.
I think you guys are onto it
So
there.
is it a regular rye or bourbon friendly rye? Because I've noticed that bourbon friendly ryes are a lot more approachable to the general public than your
And
heavy rye.
that's what we think. These
Absolutely.
were all, they had to be ryes. So most of them were 95.5s or they were ryes. Now, they're still good. Yeah, that one there.
That is-
This is
Yeah.
freaking fabulous. If you haven't
I
tried
No, I
it
haven't
yet.
tried that.
Yeah, just try that.
Okay.
If you, because we were all this, weren't
Let
we,
me know
Jeff?
when you want.
Okay,
We
yeah.
were telling people
Yes.
we were not into ryes as
No.
little as 5 months ago. We were like,
Really?
yeah, we don't really like ryes.
Yeah.
And then we had a couple. We're like, these are really good.
Yeah, some are-
And then
we were
next
shocked.
thing we know, we set that rye challenge up. Oh my God, there were
We were
so many
shocked.
of them that we loved in there.
That is-
Just loved
What was
them.
it? What changed? So what was the change that went from no, I'm going to avoid this.
I
I'm not
think we
going
had
to
a-
it to
We had a bad perception of ryes.
Yes.
We thought they were something because
Thought they
people
were
had
all
told
scary
us
and tiny.
that they were spicy and all these
Absolutely.
words. They were not.
Tyler
They're
just said
great.
it. Say that again.
They're all people think they're all spearmints and pines and grass.
Absolutely.
They're not.
They're not.
You can get some great ryes that are just sweet,
Oh,
vanilla.
So that's-
low rye.
Yes.
And that's the thing. So if spearmint or spicy is not the word, what is the word? What are you choosing? What are you saying? How do you describe it to the general
There's
public?
so many
You
different
got
flavor
size bourbon
profiles.
down
in
there.
the
He's still wearing the
ryes.
sunglasses.
And then you can't pinpoint what a rye is going to be until you actually taste it.
Yeah.
You can get,
So
you can
Zach-
get green apples.
I'll come around
So-
with you.
Yeah, what,
So
yeah.
Zach-
Get over here.
Jeremy's
Zach is
in charge.
asking. Jeremy, I have to call you out of this thing because you may have to come on camera for a second.
He
Because
just don't like that. He's in charge.
Zach Carper is saying, is
Just
that
try to-
Fireball
Yeah.
sitting on the left
Oh,
side?
yeah,
over
yeah,
there?
yeah. That's why Jeremy's a fucking
Yeah.
fireball.
Hey,
That's
hey,
scary.
no,
Nobody
no,
wants
no,
to
it's
get
shut down.
Unopened.
Okay,
I have it.
Brandon,
No,
if you would
yeah,
like to come
you
join
can't drop that.
and try,
But Zach, that is the Fireball is 100%. That is Jeremy's contribution. He brought 3 or 4 bottles, but that was one of his
That's
contributions.
it.
They're all sealed because nobody
Yeah,
wants to drink
yeah.
that shit.
But it's aged in bourbon barrels, so it's a loophole.
that's right.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself.
It's the
Jeremy.
fancy Fireball.
Is that because it's
Those
in
eagle
glass?
eyes.
or-
The 4-date. Zach has the eagle
Believe it or
eyes.
not,
Hey,
actually
Zach.
tastes a little different.
Come
Yeah,
over.
does it really?
He's down in Florida.
You can open it.
He's in
up.
Florida.
No, it's all
That's
yours.
nice.
I like 3 of them.
That's it. You can
Enjoy.
drink.
I don't know if I want to admit
Shoot
I
for
have
the
3 of them,
starting
but-
5. What is
Well, I
that?
can get
Oh,
more.
the starting 5.
Surrounded
Starting
by
5 of
deliciousness
what? What are
over
we
here.
starting 5? That must have been related to some conversation before. And I
Or
don't-
who's sitting at the bar?
oh,
5.
this is the starting 5. All right, I got
I
it.
don't know.
It's shots for the shots.
Listen,
It's
Shots,
sad that people
not
can't
shoots,
hear you. I've never had
the
I
blind
gotcha.
guy is.
in a good way. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah. All right, so Zach is in the shots right
It's all
now.
right.
He says you 5. We
good.
need to do shots. So, what would do you have a suggestion for
Zach,
what kind of shot
probably
you'd
the
like
Fireball.
to do?
Fireball.
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 All right.
Yeah.
No,
So
no fireball.
There are fireball. There's shots. There's
Zach,
like those little plastic shots.
I'll do a real shot of real
We can
bourbon.
open it. All right, we will do it for you before the end of the broadcast.
That's right.
Actually, in order to open it, I need people to give us likes.
I think
I
you
need
got
likes.
Absolutely.
I
So you
think
need
so.
to pound these likes. If I can get up to 15, maybe even 18 likes, maybe that's the number.
Ah,
You give me the 18 likes, a thumbs up.
I like
I
the
will.
idea.
yeah.
Everybody
Chasing
will
hearts
do a
and likes.
shot of,
Likes,
of
likes.
Fireball.
So this is the thing I want to point out. Everybody's giving me crap for bringing Fireball, yet Steve goes, "Oh, I've got some underneath the counter. if
I
you
do.
guys need 'em."
He's not wrong.
there it is.
Yeah.
That's right. So I want to address something that was brought up about the rise.
Yeah.
What did we discover about the rise? And I'll say what shocked me the most was
Right, so
there was so much variety. I thought I was just drinking bourbons.
Yeah.
Really?
They
They
were
were
so
really
good.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just like drinking different bourbon expressions. It was
Yeah.
really amazing.
So,
And this- yeah.
so the great question is,
Carter has no rye.
It is so
Or
good.
what you
It is
Right.
so
What you would
good.
consider
It
right.
is so good. It's just good. Yeah.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Get
So you
your
were gonna
agronomist
say-
here. So when you're talking about this, if you're talking a rye, and most people have a perception of a rye, right? And either you're going to fall into that category or you're just going to avoid it. Right.
Amen.
So if I was going today and I was going to pick out a rye that was out there,
Yep.
where would you direct someone? Where would you say this isn't your spicy, this isn't your hot, this isn't your wintergreen, but I'm gonna take you down this road, this path.
So I would steer you towards Redwood Empire's Emerald Giant. It's an
Fantastic.
excellent rye. It actually does have some corn in it, so it's not one that's overwhelming with rye. So it's got kind of a balance of almost a bourbon, but it is absolutely a rye. It's more than 51% of it is rye. That would be a great choice. That's where I'd start you. There's a whole bunch of those that are. Another one would be the Angel's Envy rye. Is a great one. It's such a smooth and a good one. It's good. It's good.
Angels and rye.
If you're new to rye.
If you're new to
What
rye.
would you do? Oh,
Walleye
Walleye
Run.
Run. Oh my gosh, did that thing do well?
That
It's a
did
12
great.
seed. It just marched through the competition all the way to the final four. So those would be great ones.
Yeah.
Michter's,
Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
that's so smooth.
Yes.
And that's up there. If somebody wants to try that
Michter's.
tonight,
Michter's
it's so
probably-
good.
Rare Pete's over there with the
You wanna jump in?
sunglasses.
Have a seat.
Yeah, those are great questions.
Yeah, they're great.
Because
those are the
Rye
things.
always, our impression before we got into them was we're going to be drinking a bunch of very hot
Here
stuff.
we go.
It's just hot
Absolutely.
and grabs your face and turns it into something.
Well, isn't that what you hear? I mean,
Yes.
and that's the perception you get. As a consumer, you walk into it, and that's what you're thinking. Like, do I like that or do I not?
Right.
I started with rice.
Look at
And
that.
you
Okay.
started with it.
And then went to bourbons.
Rob-
Interesting time.
Rob-
So are you a more of a rye? So
We're
are
having
you a
such
rye
awesome
guy?
conversations.
Bourbon guy?
Honestly, as long as
Here's
it's
one
good, I
myself.
don't care.
See, and I'm kind of follow that weeded area.
I do like weeds, but like
We had J-Ram over there doing the Marcella face. So,
it's drinkable.
Yeah.
Robert,
Yeah.
you're sipping on
We
a
went from
Dominic
weeded
Master's
bourbon
blend.
loving
Sounds
guys.
See, I'm a
awesome.
weeded guy. That's kind of where.
Sweeter. And then we said,
Kinda fun.
man, I don't know what we're going to like any of these ryes.
How
So
we
we
gonna do
found
this?
these ryes that are delicious.
The nose
just
is amazing.
Just
All right, I like it.
delicious.
On what?
Guys, conversation
I'm
is
assuming
going
the
great. All of a sudden,
Unbelievable.
everybody is going nuts on the chat, which
course,
we
old
love.
Samaritan.
Keep that
Of
going,
course, the
guys.
Willows. They were unbelievable.
Like, absolutely.
You're gonna
So
pay
you're
some
pulling,
bucks.
you're pulling a 10 out of 10, and you're looking for that. But
But this little guy, phenomenal.
exactly,
And
$70
This
bucks.
little
for 70
$70.
bucks.
$70. Yeah.
And the
Totally different.
Redwood Empire. Not.
You didn't like it? J-Ram is not a fan of
J-Ram
cigar.
You gotta see this face. It
We
is
need to
not
get him
good.
on- We need to get him on. We need to get him on the channel.
Are you okay?
That's right.
Really?
J-Ram tries. He tries rye. So he
J-Ram
likes it.
rye.
I can push out. Have you tried this? Hey, James.
Yeah, J-Ram,
Have
you could dump
James, have you tried? Oh, I do. Have you tried the Old Carter one yet?
I have not.
Try
You
that
have
one. You will all of a sudden you'll be a
Which
convert.
one is that? The right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm having now.
Yeah,
Old Carter
it's so
rye.
good. All right, guys. For those of you that are just joining, because I'm seeing all kinds of people jump into this live, so thank you for joining us. Again, you're at ZBar. We sip together, learn together, have fun together. That's our motto.
We
But
pray together.
we're doing a bottle share
Yes, sir.
tonight. So these are most of these guys that you're seeing up here are subscribers. So we invited them. We used our email distribution list. We sent it out. People have responded that we're in the
And some
area.
of
We
us are-
invited them over, and
Some of us are good, some of
we're
us
having
are
a
idiots.
we're having a great time tonight, just sharing some pours with you guys. So hopefully you're able to do the same thing at home, and let us know what you're drinking. Are you enjoying it? Are you having a great time? Or others of you that are in Florida and you're with your families
Florida.
down there,
Ah,
go ahead and tell us what you're drinking tonight, because I'm sure you're doing the same thing down there. You probably got the kids in bed by this point, I would imagine. So
Hey Steve,
Yeah.
ask him to share what's on the nose and what's on the palate too.
yeah, let us know. Yeah, I would love to know what do you got? What are you drinking? And then what's it taste like? What's the nose? What's the palate? That's kind of the beginning to me when you turn from just drinking whiskey to enjoying whiskey.
Absolutely.
When you can kind of talk about it, you can kind of say, well, this is what I'm tasting. When you can pick those flavors out, it becomes a different animal for you. Good. All right, I'm going to dive into one of these Willets next. That's where I'm going
Oh, there you
next. All right, I don't even know what this one is. This is the
We need
11
something
here.
different.
What do you want? Well, you already had. We did that last time. I was going to say do the Opal.
I guess is that one.
All right, you can do the well.
Just a little bit.
Oh, you want me to pour for you? This is against my religion.
oh my.
Pastor, I can do it.
Yeah, that Old Carter rye.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Founders
You think that not your
This
stereotypical.
guy's sunglasses.
Really?
Oh my God, what do we got here? Founders All Day IPA. So Zach is on the beer tonight.
Atta boy.
Nice.
We should cut them off.
Joe, I have tried the Field of Dreams. The blue label one, I don't mind. The white label one, I am not a fan of. I got both of them over there. The white label one, I'm not a fan of. The blue label
But
one's
it doesn't
okay.
reach down that
So
path.
that's the reserve. That's okay. While I run single barrel cast strength, Stag, Old Carter Rye, 107 are mine.
It's just
Jeremy,
because
those
that's
are all
what you
great.
get if you're
So you can't go wrong with those.
Getting a
So
young.
great choices.
While I run single barrel cast strength, stag, open.
Zach, help me out. Give me a critique of how loud it is, because it's pretty loud in the room. Can you hear us pretty well, or is it getting overwhelmed with all the loudness in the room?
The nose on this is unbelievable.
What are you drinking?
This is
The rare character rye.
Oh, that rare character one.
Oh, the
Yeah.
rye record.
So yeah, so you
What are you picking up
opened
on?
that
What do you
Rock
think
Hill
about it?
Farms. I know that was your first time opening it. What do you think? Like, what are you picking up on it? Is it special? I know you paid extra for that bottle.
I don't think he opened it yet. You think
You know
did
he
open
did.
it?
I texted him, and
Oh,
I know
he did open it.
and I know he paid a good penny for it because I bought
He
it for
picked up?
him,
Oh.
and he gave me the money for it. So I got it
They're
for
not
him.
cheap.
They're
No,
not cheap.
but it is very good. So I want to see what you think.
Nope. But
All right, good.
So what do
Zach.
you
That
think?
makes me feel
Sounds
better.
good.
I always worry about the,
He said sounds
the
good.
audio in here. Yeah, I do. That's good. Thank you, James and Zach.
sweet.
Not bad.
Sweet.
Gateway
You're on
Steph.
now.
Yeah, he's
Oh
not
my
wrong.
God.
He's
If
not
you
wrong.
were
Steph makes
Were those
everything run in my
originals?
life, just
Like,
for the record.
like if you
I don't
were
know. I
He's
tried to
a
get him to come
Florida
over. He
fucker.
wouldn't come
Oh,
over.
that
So
is
Zach,
phenomenal.
my
I
question
can't
from
wait to
Jeremy was,
taste
"Where's
this.
Zach?"
So you haven't tasted it yet.
By the way, Zach has now done like
Oh, I
4
can't wait
videos
to
in a
see what
row
you think
where
about
he has said
No,
more than just "I'm the sun." Like 4 in a row.
I was impressed. He was monopolizing the conversation.
It was.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
enjoying it.
Is it
I was
caramel?
Thoroughly enjoying it.
Or did it
Oh my
change?
God.
But yeah, so Zach,
It's
he
got
had
just-
plans with Marcella tonight. So.
Nose is amazing.
It's sweet.
It's coming over
with
tomorrow.
a rye
Okay.
bite.
Nose is amazing.
A
Very good on the Rock Hill
pleasant
Farms.
rye.
So Rock Hill
Like that
Farms
little
is.
finish
So I tell people all the time, my wife has
Oh,
a better
my.
palate than I do. In fact, so
It is.
Zach,
Oh my!
if you had to pick somebody to come along on a barrel pick,
That is-
it's between you know
The
you got
nose
one
on that
slot
is
left and you want the
unbelievable.
best palate. It's probably my wife, not me.
Stockman, you gotta pick that up.
But she has a wonderful palate. Rock Hill Farms is her favorite on the bar. Not. And by the way, I don't think there's a close second to it. Her favorite on the bar is Rock Hill Farms, which I still find shocking because it's not
okay.
overwhelming. It's not powerful. I mean, there's nothing
It's
that's
okay.
overwhelming about it. But she really likes that Rock Hill Farms.
It's
That's
not okay.
He said
It is
he's
more
picking
than
up
okay.
It is
vanilla.
really
It is-
pretty.
that is a
He's picking up vanilla,
fantastic
cherry, and
bottle.
caramel.
Yes,
That's what he said on the
James,
Rock Hill
good job,
Farms.
man.
vanilla cherry. Oh yeah,
Good
absolutely.
job opening,
All
it, bro.
day.
Good job.
Enjoy it.
I'm proud of you. Cheers to you,
Cheers
man.
to you.
Cheers to you.
Absolutely.
Well done.
That is a great
Yeah,
bottle.
and you should be glad it's over.
He said, "Old Carter Rye, still no bueno." That's hilarious. I love that.
Really?
Still no?
I love that.
He still
Still
no.
no bueno.
No, see, I'm not mad about that at all.
All right, I'll keep working. I'll find something
All
for
right,
you.
we got another Marcella version too.
We're gonna have the J Rams. We're gonna do a J Ram. We're gonna find something called J Ram.
J Ram's got to agree to it.
Hey, that's like me for scotch, for peated scotch. I can do
Not a Scotch guy.
I can do very very light peated, but if you do a heavy
Oh,
peated, I
something really,
cannot.
really.
My buddy brought over one that was aged in bourbon barrels, and it was good, but man, it really felt like I had a whole I was chewing on the logs from a campfire.
Really?
Yes.
Not your thing.
No.
Do you not like chewing on logs?
Yeah, I know. He's
I heard
picking
you
on all of a
like
sudden.
chewing on logs.
I thought he was your
See,
buddy.
I
and
know.
now all of a sudden he's turned on you.
I know.
That's why I like you, because you like chewing on
I
logs.
chew on logs.
That's the bourbon feature.
Dive in. By the way, guys, this is for everyone. There's waters and stuff down here. If you want waters in the fridge, there's tons of waters down there. So waters, Cokes, all kinds of stuff.
I've been up here the whole time.
I'll jump in.
Jumping.
Can you pass me my
Water. Oh, simple tunes. I like this.
Okay,
Sipping on Whistle Pig 10 year.
Ooh.
It's one of my
No,
favorites.
listen to it.
So tell me about what you like about that, because I love Whistle Pig. I think they've got some great stuff, but in general, I always feel like their stuff, especially once you get into a lot of the higher proof stuff, it feels so thin to me. So do you feel like that 10 year holds up pretty well, or do you feel the same? You just like the smoothness of it, because that's what I find with Whistle Pig. They're super
smooth.
Super
Super smooth. Really smooth.
Yeah,
And do you think that's some of the people don't like that viscous, that really thick, oily?
it's for you.
absolutely.
absolutely.
Whistle pickers right down there.
So is that what you like about it, Tunes, or what do you love about that Whistle Pig 10? Okay, Pete, tell them about your pick.
What's your
I
pick?
think we've already heard about the pick. But
Oh yeah. It was it was just
It's absolute trash.
A little aggressive, maybe.
gotta go 12,
12 or more?
12 or more. 12 or more. He said 12 years or more. Okay, so he's just talking about Jim, a couple other of my buddies. We got to go on a town branch store pick. Really fun. We had some questions about store pick, and it's really true. So you want to have fun, you want to have a good time, but you want to remember the overall goal is two things. One, have fun, but also make sure that you're doing the person who's providing the money, who's paying for it, you're doing justice for it.
Absolutely.
So if he figure out what he's looking for. If he wants to know what you guys like, then do that. If he wants to know something different, do that. And so that's what we did. And so what he really wanted to know was, what do we like? Now, mine was barrel number 4. We have 4 barrels, barrel number 4. That was my favorite. Now, my profile is I like complexity. So I like sweet, but then I like char, I like some smoke. Then I like it to move somewhere. I don't want it to just stay there. I like to go back up sweet and stuff. But the group chose sweet or predominantly over everything else. And guess what? When you're in those groups, you just got to go with it. And the thing is, it was my second favorite, so I was still happy to get it. And I committed to buying a case anyway. Why? Because it was so good.
Absolutely.
It's just fun. There's something very cathartic about it.
What do you think? So when the general public shows up to buy something, and they have 2 choices. They have the standard choice, and then they have a store pick, a store pick or a ZBar pick.
Yeah. Well, if it's a ZBar pick, you always pick.
Absolutely, you got to go with the ZBar pick.
No
Like
about
the
that.
larceny ZBar pick,
Is really
night
good.
and day
It is really good.
fantastic.
It is really
So when you're, what do you think is going through the consumer's mind?
Yeah.
As do they think it's going to be
I
a
can tell
little
you-
different,
I
or do they
can't-
think they're buying a different
I
product?
can't speak for every consumer, but I can tell you what I think when I go in. Because when I go in and I find that situation, I at least know somebody thought that was the best thing out of
Absolutely.
the batch. So
Absolutely.
right, I've been on enough picks now. I know how it goes. And you're tasting a bunch of different options, and that was the best one of the ones I tasted. Does it the best one ever? Maybe not, but it's the best one of the ones that was there, and that makes it special.
Absolutely.
And to me, that's where my mind would
And-
go.
and-
is
and-
like that's somebody thought that was great, so I'm gonna probably buy that over the small batch product that's sitting next to it.
Absolutely.
You know, that's where my head goes. So
Yeah. No, and I think it's where most people go. They think it's going to be a similar product,
right,
but maybe a step above.
right.
Something that was special, something that was found to be just a little different.
And I will tell you, on my picks that I've been on, that is always the way it has come out. They have always been a situation where you walk away going, "That's better than the average
Absolutely.
one of those." And that's a
Absolutely.
good bottle,
A
and
good
that's what they
bottle.
want.
Well,
Yeah.
let's talk larceny as Exhibit A.
Oh,
C924, my favorite of all time. Then
Yeah.
B525, next best in our opinion. And then we put our own larceny pick at a blind up against it.
And it was 100% blind. None of us knew, including Zach
Unbelievable.
was here.
Oh, if you've seen
it-
some of his blinds, you would know it's true. Like the
It
Evan
is
Williams.
100%.
The Evan
It's
Williams.
No one
Yes,
knows.
I know. I'm embarrassed.
Steph
but
pours
yeah.
them and we can't see them. Yeah, Evan Williams. And we picked the larceny.
And it was
picked.
pretty much unanimous across the board.
Yes.
It wasn't
That's awesome.
100%, but it was pretty much
Yeah.
unanimous.
It is.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It was second for one guy or something like that, right?
Yeah.
right, we're right there.
And just for everybody who's watching, just want to let you know that this is a great time when you know people who are just starting their bourbon journeys, their whiskey journeys, and you see these lives because you're more into bourbon. This is a great time to go ahead and send them the link and invite them as well.
Share.
Because they're not only gonna, it's not just about entertainment, but it's also about education as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then guess what? That education becomes entertainment later on when they start
Absolutely.
enjoying some of these things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well said, man. And absolutely great.
Just try to keep us concise.
And your
I
palate
think
will
you want to
change.
go on a barrel pick. I'm
Absolutely.
guessing. Let's get you in on.
I do. I am in. I
Let's
am
get you in on
100%
one.
sold.
All right, we're gonna make that.
This
happen.
is a journey that I've nothing but been enjoyed going down, starting from just a basic consumer
Yeah.
to starting to build your palate, to enjoy the
Yeah.
the hunt, the feel of it. But more than all that, it's a community.
Yeah.
It comes back to people.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes back to, and it's phenomenal. I think the relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a
that's
fun
really cool.
hobby.
What a hobby? It's a
Great hobby.
it's fantastic.
Expensive sometimes.
It's
It is cheap.
I'm just being honest.
You
to be
worry
honest.
about that later. Yeah, that's
But there's worse hobbies you can have.
there's definitely worse hobbies.
Yeah.
But what
This is
other
fun.
hobbies are you gonna come around and meet like-minded people, good, genuine human beings,
Yeah.
that are gonna be there for it? It's fantastic.
Yeah, and we're
It's a
not
great
just-
group.
100% with you.
We're not sitting around getting loaded. We're
No,
sitting
absolutely.
around tasting some wonderful
You see what the question I asked?
having a
What is the
conversation,
worst
getting
bourbon
opinions.
you all ever
Ooh,
had?
So we'll put old
concise
55.
comes back.
Oh my
Old
gosh,
55.
Ryan. That is a fun
What's up?
question.
That is
Mr. Big
that's
Ted.
a
Now,
fun
see
question.
that there's another bracket for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you.
Was
so
it Big Ten?
I went to a store and they had that is there's different levels of right. Is it old? Is it old 55? But they have different ones. One was like a butter popcorn. One was another one, and they were like, you know, and palates are different.
All
But the
flavored stuff.
the
absolutely.
butter popcorn just did not hit for me.
None of them are going to hit.
It just
What
it's
is that?
It's just did not
Oh,
hit for me.
syrup,
Yeah.
sugar.
Yeah, it is.
No.
I got
Yeah.
butter. I got no popcorn.
Guys,
Yep. Straight.
you know, Brandon brought up earlier that he wants to go on a barrel pick. I 100%, guys. I'm getting a lot of barrel pick opportunities, and most of the time I'm able to bring 2 or 3 guys along with me. So if those are things you're interested in, please make sure that you let me know that that's something you want to do. I will
I'm
remember
on.
you. I'll
Absolutely.
Get
Get on the
you
email
Jeremy's
distribution
been
list.
on a couple
Jeremy's
of
been
with
on
me
there, yeah.
already. It is so
Right, Steve?
fun.
Get on the email distribution
Get on all the
list
email distribution
and
lists.
make
It's a
Absolutely.
clear
wonderful way.
your intentions are known.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Steve
Yeah.
can keep a list of interested parties.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. But honestly, even if you just want to email me at zbarbourbon@gmail.com, I will respond to you, and I'll make sure you get on the list if nothing else. But I'm looking for a group of guys that are interested in that world and looking for that experience, and they are
I got
fun.
you.
They're a lot of fun, and it truly does open your eyes. So
It does.
I would say also just being in the same industry as Steve is, and being in YouTube, and we have the Bourbon Preacher Marcus. You know, another thing that really helps too for us to get to know you too and figure out if you're going to be really good for that is the comments. So when you see these videos and you start commenting, it helps us to get
Just
to know
be
you in a
engaged.
different way. Be engaged, really. It really helps us to get to know you, and then we'll go ahead. You'll start getting maybe one of these bottle shares or something else, and then it can transform like that. But that's how you build a community, because, man, you know this world is kind of crazy. So,
Absolutely.
so you just want to make sure that you have good people.
I will. My wife worries all the time about the silly stuff I'm doing with this channel because I'm very open bookish.
Oh, I see that smirk.
Oh, that
I
is
see
Yeah,
that
she
smirk.
gets nervous about how open I am.
I came to the door
So
and she was
far-
like, "You're at the wrong
So
door."
far, there's been no axe murders. There's been
Absolutely.
nothing.
Oh yeah. To think about that.
No.
Opening your door, opening your home to,
She was so
to
sweet.
people
She
just
was sweet.
oh, I emailed these guys and they're gonna show up.
Yeah, we'll have 7 or 8
Oh.
guys that show up.
Yeah, you
know
don't worry
anyone?
about it. No.
Don't-
Not a soul. Hope they show up to the right place.
The only thing sweeter than Steve and his wife are
That's
his
it.
dogs.
No. Yeah.
They're so sweet. I love them.
But it's a place, if you're blessed enough to come over, you get to
Amen.
peruse 700 bottles behind a bar and talk to some fun people and discuss bourbon
Mhm.
and rise now.
And rise and yeah, you just open up the conversation.
And you get to contribute.
The knowledge of the
Sometimes
community.
you don't get to contribute in other ways, whether at your job or whatever. But here are these. You get to contribute. It doesn't have to be the most expensive
We didn't bring up the
bottles.
Brett Favre.
It could be
Just
different
what you
bottles. It could
drink.
be, yeah. What do you
enjoy.
like? Yeah.
My guy.
Jeremy?
Bliss.
Jeremy,
Go
Mine.
back.
do you know how to get a poll to pop up? I know there's a way. I just don't remember how to do it. I can't find it right now because I was going to pop a poll up if people were enjoying this concept of a bottle share on live, because we can do this without being live.
Yeah.
I think it's cool to do it live with you guys. You can kind of participate along with us. And even if I can't get the poll to pop up, give me a comment. Are you enjoying this concept of a live bottle share? Because this can grow into things, and we can do this other ways. But to me, I think it's very cool. I think it's very interesting that we're doing a bottle share with a bunch of you at the same time we're doing it with a bunch of you guys.
Absolutely.
So,
Now somebody just picked up a variety pack. What do you think?
10 and
What do you
12
like?
here.
What's good? What's bad? What to avoid? What to pick up? Recommendations?
so
That's cool.
I will tell you that from a whistle pig variety pack.
Yeah.
I just picked up okay.
10.
I will
12,
tell you
maple.
that I think that the 10 is probably, it's so inexpensive that if you're looking for an inexpensive one, go for it. The 12 I don't love, and it's because it's inexpensive and it just doesn't have much flavor to it. The 15 I think is excellent. I think that 15 is a really good one, but it's $250. It's
Ooh.
expensive, so it's super expensive. And the 18 is like $400, and although it's okay, it's not worth $400.
Yeah.
It's on the bar. If somebody wants to try it, it's up there. You can grab
But
that
what do you
18.
think about that? So you
Tyler's
see,
already like, I'm going for it.
yeah, no, he's in it. Look, he's hunting.
Yeah.
He's on point.
But-
He's on point.
Joel
So
says he loves it.
I think that's it. But I don't dislike their products. So
So when you talk about that, you talk about the price point of that. It's at 18 for 400. Like, what's your theory or thoughts on the 10 per year, or like?
Thank you for the hearts, guys. I love the hearts. Good job.
Man, you make me feel jealous. I got to give a heart too.
That's right. Got to share the love.
No, I think the $10 per year is appropriate now.
Mhm.
I agree.
And I try to use that, but the truth is, you get in stuff like this,
Uh-huh.
and I'm way
Not
over
gonna
that
happen.
$10
Oh, yeah,
per
yeah,
year.
not
So,
gonna happen.
and you will never find that for $10 per year. So,
You know
so
what,
the
though?
truth is, I will violate the rule, but I do use it. I always, when I drink something like that, if I drink this and it's $500, say, and I drank
Yeah.
this and I paid $500 for it, I will drink it and I will say, what is it worth $500? Almost always I'll say no.
Mhm.
But is it better than the $10 rule? And
There you go.
that's what I get excited
There you go.
about. And so
Absolutely.
it's better than that. I would pay more than, for this, I think it's 11 or 12. So I'd pay more than $110 or $120 for it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, is it worth $500? Probably
Probably
not.
You know
So,
what, though?
but
Here's-
that's the going price. If you want a purple top on your bar, you're going to pay $500.
That's what you.
for it.
That's what it comes.
Here's
That's
what
it.
makes me feel
Absolutely.
better about that is when they give me a wife receipt.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So it was $59.95.
59. Yeah. But you know,
How do you,
She doesn't have to know.
how do you get that wife receipt?
Requested at the
Wife
counter.
receipt.
I need the wife receipt, please.
that's it. Is
So-
that all it takes?
Yes.
Oh, you know, I've got a buddy that's
Sorry,
got
not
a
sorry.
12-year purple top that he got from. We went on a trip to St. Martin, and he got a purple top, and it's the darkest juice I've ever seen. We tried it; it is so unusual, even for a purple top.
Really?
12-year. And the thing is, not only you're paying for the years, you're paying for something that's unusual, special. And the thing I like about, and I told Steve about this, about that place in St. Martin, is right across the street, he's got a bar that you get to try a lot of those more expensive bottles, which is smart because sometimes you're like, oh, no, that's not for me. But then you try one, you're like, whoa, I need 4 bottles.
Absolutely.
and so he bought a few bottles, and but they're phenomenal. But the thing is, like, what would I pay to get access to this? Because I'll probably never get access to
I'll
this
never
again.
have that opportunity. Yeah, it's the rarity, it's scarcity. It's
Hey ho, ZBar with a live table share. Love it.
Love it.
I love it, Joe.
Love it.
Thank you. I'm glad, man. Appreciate it. And again, if you have not hit that subscribe button, subscribe. Be part of our journey, man. Be with us
Absolutely.
on
You know
this
what?
thing.
I'm gonna
Like,
unsubscribe
share.
and then subscribe again.
That's it.
Does that work?
I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know.
Share,
Just
share,
kidding.
share.
You know
Send
what? I
it.
will tell you this. Okay, so some people don't know this about YouTube, but when you watch a video, and you start watching a video, and this is just for all YouTubers, but right now we're talking about ZBar, is that if you start watching a video and then you turn off like maybe 2 minutes and like I'm gonna go ahead and watch it later on tonight, and then you start watching it later on tonight, what happens is the algorithm, they take that live data and it could avoid you or them sending it to other people because they think, oh, he doesn't like it. They don't think, oh, he's gonna watch it later. So when you click on one of these videos, man, if you can watch at least 50%, it really helps Steve grow. It helps all of us grow. So just, you know, YouTube doesn't teach you that stuff, but that's this kind of stuff that we learn behind the scenes.
I think he's right. And the truth is, guys, the more you hang out with guys that are into bourbon, the more enjoyable these conversations become. And that's what I find from them. So I think it's just, that's the fun.
And gals.
And gals. That's right.
That's right.
And
Enjoy.
Steph is right over here.
Steph is here. Yeah, that's
Steph knows more about bourbon than all of
Say-
us.
Yeah, why is she not in here?
Sagamore Ride
Get some
10-year
information?
is, the Petrie, we.
Oh,
Sagamore
come on.
10 is my son's
Oh, you're the
favorite one
behind
that
the
came
scenes?
out of. So of all of the
That's it.
ryes that we drank during the rye challenge, the Sagamore 10 is his favorite one, and he still goes back to it almost every time he comes over.
Just
he
his-
drinks the Sagamore
It
Rye.
is so
That's his.
Can I read that
Almost
next
every
one?
time.
It
It's
is
one of the
great.
subscribers.
It's delicious.
No,
Oh,
the
just a
bubble,
beat.
the bubble link.
Go
Oh,
ahead. Go ahead.
So this one comes from Joe. Joe, he says, Bubble Link in Rushville, Indiana, June 8th. Last
I
of the
know Joe.
Larkin Cigar Lounge, 9-year and founder
Rushville.
will be here to sign bottles. You know, sorry for the plug, guys, but you know what? We
Don't
were
be
talking.
sorry.
we
You're
were-
a solid
no,
Joe. I know
no,
who you
no,
are,
no,
and you are
no.
absolutely. You should be plugging that damn
Yes,
thing.
yes.
I'm telling you about driving down.
We,
So
you
I'm
know what?
talking about
In fact, I'm gonna call Tony tomorrow, and I'm gonna ask if he wants to be part of this festival. I didn't think about that.
That'd be great.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Tony's an awesome guy, so thank you for that plug.
Sorry about
cool,
the plug.
how
We're
cool.
inclusive.
Yeah.
It's on
Inclusive.
everyone to win.
Joe, what you missed earlier. So Joe just joined. I appreciate him joining. Where was it? Is it?
I just
Yeah. Oh,
Which
there
one?
he is again. Tony would love to. Okay, good. Awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
Joe, you missed it earlier. We were talking about the Bourbon Festival. It went live today. So we just turned the tickets up today. We've already sold out of the super VIP. So the highest level ticket already sold out.
Dude, I couldn't even get into
So
it.
we sold out in 5 hours of
Nope, drag.
those. About half of the VIP tickets are gone already. So we're not even 24 hours into this. We're 9
Beautiful.
hours in right now. It's going like hotcakes. So
Amen.
Joe, you need to get in. And
Yes,
Joe is with Vino distributing. So they're a distributor and they distribute Larrikin as well as a bunch of other products. Get your guys in here. Let's get going. Let's get you on the list. Get you signed up. But it's going really, really well so far. This thing is got all kinds of buzz.
Is it
So
Just
Joe is with Larrikin.
He is not directly with Larrikin.
Okay.
He's with Vino, who distributes them in
Oh,
Indiana.
I'm trying to go to that event you guys are having. I don't know if I'm going to make it because it's like 2.5 hours from where I live, but I'm
Maybe
going to
we'll
try.
carpool. Maybe we'll carpool
Oh,
our way
that
down
would be
there.
a great idea.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
we'll carpool our way down there.
Maybe you just let the Tesla drive you there.
Tesla, Tesla will drive us there.
Guys,
As long as I can bring my shades.
That's it. You gotta wear the shades, my guy.
You're always welcome.
It's a staple.
Future's bright.
Carpool, lots of laughing with Tesla.
No,
I like
my-
it.
yes. I like it.
That's
Oh,
it.
Good.
Yeah.
some real cigar blends.
Yeah.
No.
I like the bright orange.
Yes.
Awesome.
Good,
It's his
Brian.
brand.
Okay, good.
Enjoy.
All right,
All right,
Steve,
guys.
I'm ready to
That's
share.
stupid.
What are we sharing?
What are you sharing?
Oh,
So I'm a rule follower, unlike Marcus.
Mhm.
So
Fuck you.
they said
Respectfully in Jesus' name.
the email says bring the bottle that you've been drinking a lot of lately.
Yeah,
And I have to admit, been drinking the Larceny, the ZBar pick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, you are.
So that's my
So what? No, plug
no,
it.
but we've already talked about it, so I won't pour any. But I got something different.
Okay.
Now it's gonna be
Oh,
breaking the
Yellow
rules.
spot. So
Oh.
you're now into the. We're into.
Oh.
This is into the Scotchy
I
world.
just got back from
Okay.
Ireland.
Okay.
Spent 2
It's
weeks
Irish
there.
whiskey.
That's what she said.
And we were doing a lot of whiskey tastings over there, and this is the one we thought was kind of our.
All right, I want to
So
try it
yellow
because I have
spot.
tried a
Sure.
bunch of the spots and I've
Uh-huh.
not.
The green spot. I know the green spot's pretty popular.
Yep.
Now,
I've tried a
I'll
bunch.
try
apparently-
anything.
Apparently, it's hard to find over here.
Interesting.
Easy to find over there.
Mm.
It was about €100, but if you and that's about $120. But if you get it at duty free, it was only 70.
All right.
Wow. So
right.
while he's
So,
getting
yeah.
that, let me tell you a story about my experience in a Scottish bar. So I was going back and forth between Ireland, Scotland, and another country, and I was getting confused. And so I ended up in Scotland, and I was like, "Man, these Irish bars are awesome, dude." They tore me up. They were like, "Don't you dare call this an Irish pub. We're Scottish." And I'm like, "Sorry." I wanted to say, I mean, I can't tell the difference.
No, the camera. That's like real.
That's a camera.
The camera's in there.
the camera is in there.
How did we look in there? Let's see.
Yeah.
So if we just went out of frame, that was Marcus playing with the camera.
Just
He
seeing what was
thinks I'm
going
using
on.
a teleprompter. It's not a
It's
teleprompter.
not a teleprompter. It's a camera.
Why would you not give me nice-
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I got it right here.
Is it live?
We're still
Okay.
good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit to the left.
We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
A skosh?
It could be behind. It falls behind a lot.
Just one skosh.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
now,
how? So
for-
tell us about
It's
it.
pretty
Yeah.
close. I think you're
For
right.
That was pretty funny though. I will
Yeah,
say.
it's
That is
very
pretty
funny.
funny.
Can I see that yellow spot?
Yeah,
Oh, the yellow spot?
Yeah. Now, for the record, bourbon has to be new barrels, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it does
Absolutely.
not if you're Scotch or
That's what
Irish.
she
So-
said.
Yep.
So the thing with whiskey, they have no rules when it comes
No.
to that.
They use a lot of bourbon barrels to finish their stuff.
Just
So
finish.
this is a bourbon barrel. So
Oh,
it's
makes
already
sense.
used bourbon
Yeah,
barrel.
that's a
Maybe
lot of
that's-
Scotch.
maybe that's why I
Scotches are
liked it
finishing
best.
that. Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's got
It's got a
sherry
good
ends.
nose on it.
It's got sherry butts on it.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
got a little bit of that, and they add
Yeah.
some staves to it.
Okay.
And I can't remember what type of wood they use for that. But
Interesting.
it's not bourbon, so it's going to be a little different.
Is that like a fireball?
Before they go into the yellow spot, I just want to tell you one of my tips that I do when I do.
To the left, Ryan says.
Okay, a little bit to the
Jesus'
left.
name, respect.
Is when you're doing bottle shares, one of the things I like to do, and these are just some of the tips that you'll learn sometimes, is I also like to bring my own water. Sometimes you can rely on other people's water.
Yeah,
Sometimes they
absolutely.
forget it. Sometimes you forget it. But if you bring your own water, sometimes it helps.
Good.
And then also when you're doing these pours to try these things, you don't have to do a pour that you might do at home, especially when you try multiples. You can do smaller ones. That way you get to taste multiple. So those are just some of the tips and tricks that I use.
Absolutely.
And I tell people all the time,
Says the guy with the sunglasses.
but drink something that you enjoy drinking.
Yes.
That is the most important thing.
Mhm.
Don't worry about what people are going to think. If you enjoy drinking Fireball, Jeremy, bring your Fireball. It's okay. We will razz you a little bit, but
You're a sinner who does not know bourbon.
That's right.
It's
okay.
There's nothing wrong with Fireball.
All right, guys,
enjoy it.
guys. What are your thoughts on the?
I think
whiskey.
it's better than I expected. I
I'm
can
still
tell you
trying to
that
finish
much.
this Willet.
Way better than I expected. I mean, will I run out and buy a bottle?
Nope.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
But it's really good, and I
I'm
think it's way
interested.
better than I expected. So
Yeah, no.
And so this is a Irish whiskey.
sure.
ooh, so let's give it a ZBar rating.
I like-
Let's
I
yellow
like-
spot ZBar rating tonight.
There you go.
Scale of 1 to 5. So it's scale of 1 to 5. 1 being it sucks. 2
Can
being
you pass
it's
it to me,
a
please?
mixer. A 3 being it's average. 4 your chaser. 5 it's outstanding.
Mm.
So
Thank you, sir.
what are we gonna give it? Let's go down the. Let's go.
I haven't tried it.
Oh, gotta taste it.
3.5 for me, baby.
All right, so we got a 1 3.5.
What are you going with?
A 3.
We got a 3.
3 and a 3.5.
Now,
Okay.
now what do you think?
All right,
I'm
because
giving it a 5.
because I was drinking a lot of whiskey over there.
That
It was
nose is
better
really
than-
good.
Better than everything else.
Better
So
than
I'm
whiskey.
going to give it a 4.
All right.
It's not a bourbon
Chaseable.
rating.
It's not
All
a
right,
bourbon.
okay.
Oh, a whiskey rating?
It's a whiskey rating for me.
I'll share my Willet 11-year
That's what she
rye.
said.
Mm.
All
Well,
right.
for her, I would say a 3.75.
3.75 we've got.
Are we
All
allowed
right.
to do that? I thought it was only
You can
three.
do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Everything's on the table.
The nose is really good. I like the nose.
It's very inoffensive.
No, it isn't.
You're
Very approachable.
inoffensive. This is a good
Very
word.
approachable.
Inoffensive. I like it.
But
Like,
wait,
that's like an
you
all-inclusive
think everything's
term.
inoffensive, So what the hell?
I mean, it's no Fireball.
All right, where are we at?
All right, I'm gonna
Who's
say
throwing your timeout?
3.5 as well.
3.5.
It's
Okay.
there.
Which is, by the way, better than average.
Yeah.
This is very well for our yellow spot friends.
It might actually be
Ireland.
3.75. Actually,
See, I'm
yeah.
telling you, it's
What do we think down there, Jeff the palate?
Zero flavor to bourbon.
no, it's totally different.
Jeff, by the way, Jeff is brutal in his ratings.
It's just
He yells at me constantly that I'm
My
way
boy,
too
Jeff.
generous.
It's
like my
smooth.
guy.
It is
My
smooth.
guy.
It is so approachable. I could put it in a baby's nunu in it, soak it, and the baby's
My
not
God.
going to be
Do
offended.
not
You
speak
talking
what I'm
about
drinking.
baby
So-
vaginas? That's
So
gross.
it's good, but I'm going 2.5.
2.5.
That might be
So
Bringing the average.
let me
down.
tell you why I like this real quick. It's because it's not your typical vanilla, caramel,
No, it's definitely
brown sugar, right?
So it's the guy
gives
who's
you
blind.
some. It gives you some. Yeah, I can
What the
taste
fuck
better.
do you know?
I can taste better. I don't have to see it. I don't have to see it. So I like it because it's something different, and it has a different. You can taste the oak in it too, which is great because it is lighter.
Uh-huh.
So I think
Very
it's
light.
different. I like it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a summer sipper.
I actually think you guys you're right on with the 3.5. I think it's like a 3.5. I think that's where it is. It's better than average.
Mhm.
Jeff doesn't know what he's talking about, which is normal.
Well, what is that guy with the blind guy doesn't know what he's talking about either?
And Steph is back here. So Steph again with the better palate. So
Absolutely. Yeah,
Zach, if you're
that's
still
right.
here, Steph the better palate said it's a 2.
Yeah.
He says
for
a
whatever
2?
it's worth.
Oh, that's a
I
two-finger.
agree with Steph and not the blind guy.
Really?
It's fun.
Nobody needs to
Oh,
Willy
that's
Wonka
awesome.
blind guy.
All right,
I like it.
so Joe asked a good question. How important is the water source that a distillery uses to make their bourbons? And
Very good
I
question.
will tell you, and I will tell you that there are absolutely moments that I think the water source is critical. I think Widow Jane is an example of that. I don't know what's in that Widow Jane mine that gives it that flavor that it comes out with, but it's a nutty flavor, and I love it.
Mhm.
And it's
What he's
certainly
saying is he likes
distinctive.
nuts in his mouth.
Mm. I
Oh
do
my
like that nutty.
gosh.
That Widow Jane is fantastic.
But
The nuttiness.
but
gotta
he
tone
will.
it down.
It will. It's coming. But I will also tell you, and this is honestly the truth, that most of the flavor of the barrel comes from the barrel. That's where most of your flavor is coming from. It's probably 60-70% is coming out of that barrel. It's how they char the barrel, what they do with the barrel. That's where the flavors are coming from. There's probably another 20% that's coming from the mash bill, and then whatever's left of that is coming from the water and other influences that are on it. So truthfully, it matters, But gosh, you got to have something really special from a water perspective to make it really stand out and make a difference. So that's my opinion, Joe.
What difference do you think the proof makes on that? If
Proof
you-
is huge. So what ends up happening with proof is people think proof means, alcohol-y and all that other stuff. If it's done properly, the proof gives it flavor. It's just there's
The
more
flavors in the proof.
flavors that are coming
Absolutely.
through. That's what happens with proof more than anything else. So
I want to just add to that, if that's all right, Steve.
please
I
do.
got to talk to Wally, the owner of Monk's Road, and I asked him that same question because that's a fantastic question.
it's really good, Joe.
And so what he said was sometimes the most neutral water you can get allows the spirits to shine. And what happens
I
is
believe that.
when you get water, let's just say from New York, they're known for their good water for pizzas and things like that. Bagels. Oh, absolutely. But if it's city water, you're gonna also have a little bit of chlorine and other things which can minimize the flavors you're getting, right?
So I bought some limestone water.
Limestone water, it makes it more neutral. So some people buy limestone water sometimes to just go ahead and put drops in their water. So you just don't want anything to take away from that. You want it to be neutral or enhance.
I think you're right.
The thing that blew me away on my first distillery tour I ever went on is they showed us 6 staves and the level of chars they do.
Yeah,
I was
Absolutely.
blown
Such a
away.
difference. And again, that's
Major
the barrel.
Different the
infuses so
char
much
is
flavor.
on that barrel.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, Steve, we got a suggestion.
Okay, I'm ready.
They want to do a ZBar rating on this conviction, toast, cast, finish.
Who would like to do that? Is somebody?
I'll do it.
Did the person who brought it do it?
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
So the request is to do a ZBar rating on conviction.
If you know what, it's
Before we
because
know,
you
we're
can't
going to
get
be
it here.
doing
That's
all
I
of
got a
them.
rating.
It's because you can't get it here. That's why.
I had it. I got a rating.
All right, we're going to give you a ZBar rating of conviction.
Conviction toast.
These are fun, guys. We love doing
Absolutely.
ZBar ratings.
3.5.
The problem is I have to remember all these things
Luckily, it's on
and then
tape.
write them down in our tracker.
That's why you get
You're showing
married.
Your age.
Yeah, that's true. It's in the cloud.
It's on a.
Does the
Listen,
shape
that's
of
a
the material of
3.5.
the cup affect the profile of the flavor of the bourbon? My opinion is it will absolutely, the shape of the cup will affect the ability for you to smell it.
It's a
It will
nose.
not affect the ability for you to taste it. The taste is going to be the same no matter what
It's still
type of-
3.5.
But you drink. But I will tell you, your ability to smell it in a Glencairn is way different than a rocks glass. So
Yeah, no.
Very
Let's
true.
change that from the shape of the glass. What about the rocks that
That's
you
what
have it
she
on?
said.
Oh,
Do you
absolutely.
think
Oh,
it's
God.
different
Everyone have
versus a solid?
it is.
It'll mute it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I mean, so you guys can't hear James because he's not on the microphone, but he's saying doesn't the smell enhances the flavors? Absolutely. I mean, that's why you see all the snobs, right? And I try not to be the snobs, but they're always the smelling it, and then that's why they do it, because it truly does. It sets your palate up for what you're about to taste. And so, absolutely, James, that's a real thing that when you smell it, that leads you to what you're going to taste. And what is always freaky for me when I smell it and I smell something and I taste it, totally different. That always freaks me out, and that happens on a lot of them. But truly, that it does enhance the experience, if you will, and that's why people do it. So, yeah, absolutely.
Right. Speaking of noses, what do you
What's
think? of this
okay?
one?
We need to give it a nose. We're
3.5.
rating conviction right now. So this is the
Oh.
conviction, which is, by the way, it's pretty special. So this is probably going to get a good big rating on it.
I'm sorry. That's I get so excited.
It's like it's like an angel crawling up my nose.
3.5.
Pete's trying to influence me.
No, I'm not.
That's
I
good.
don't think it's that great, actually.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah,
There's no-
absolutely.
it's you know what? That's one thing I love about bourbon and whiskey. There's no wrong answer. Everyone has their own profile.
You should see everybody like clamoring for this
Oh, yeah,
conviction.
it's
unbelievable.
There's
Everyone's
like
trying
a
in the
big
back
crew
end.
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here.
that got
You know what's
passed
so
around
funny?
real fast.
That's my only bottle
I'm
of toasted.
sorry.
So I have to
We'll
go.
go
No.
down and get another
I'm gonna try to go back this summer, and you know what? I'm gonna try to bring you guys with me.
Really
I'll
good.
let Steve know when I'm gonna do it. If he's able to come with me, great. But we're gonna try to come up to Conviction again. They were so awesome behind the scenes and stuff. Just great guys.
So I think this nose is super sweet. I mean, it's as sweet of a nose as I've had out of a glass of bourbon in a long time. So really good nose on it. lots of sweetness, lots of caramels, those sweet flavors, almost a little bit of maple syrup stuff going on. So it's really, really good. We've got Steph
we got a
chuckling. What did I do this time?
Oh, I'm not chuckling.
You know,
What do you
No.
think?
3, 4, 5.
Steph,
Okay.
what Steph is just that is usually the sign I'm sleeping on the couch tonight, just so you guys know what's happening. Anyhow,
Welcome to the
let's
club.
go in. Let's go in for a taste, guys. Cheers out
Cheers.
there. If
Cheers.
you're drinking
Amen.
along with us,
Cheers.
drink along.
Okay.
It is super smooth. It is
Ah.
it's super smooth.
It is.
There's not a lot of like. There's no hug on the backside for me.
Nope.
You guys say
no,
yeah,
no,
it's
there's
just
no
super
Kentucky hug.
smooth.
No hug. Really?
So,
I can taste the
so
char
what
on
do
the
we
back end.
think? What do we think? It is sweet.
I can taste the
Sweet.
char on the back end
Good.
too.
There is a little bit of char there. There is a finish to it, but
There is.
there's no hug. All right,
Okay.
Matt. What do we think of this one? ZBar rating time.
Yeah, I like it,
We'll come back. You already said,
but I don't
3.5.
love it. So we're gonna say 3.
Okay, so we got a 3.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think?
Yeah, I'm there with you. It's good. Is it great? Is it excellent? No, I'm in that 3.25.
All right, so a little over a 3. Got it. All right, what do you think, Pete?
I'm gonna say 3.75.
Oh,
right.
I actually like it a little better than Yellow Spot because it's
He's
bourbon,
strong.
but for I think it's really
Strong.
good. I think it's really good.
Oh,
You're wrong.
compared to Yellow Spot.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So what is your number?
So, but my number in the bourbon world, it is very good. I was very pleasantly surprised.
Ah.
So I'm going with a strong 3.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's 3.5. I really do. I think it's solid. It's definitely better than average. There's no way you can tell me this is an average bottle. I would absolutely buy it if I saw it in a store. If you guys are distributing in the area,
Pick it up.
Joe,
Mm.
suggestion, Joe Vino. I would pick this thing up and bring it to Indiana
No,
because I would
know
buy
why
one
you
of
went
these things.
for
This-
that.
this
You
would
wanna
sell.
butter
This would
up
sell.
Joe.
All right, Joe.
No, he went 3.
Joe knows the game. I was 3.5.
That's
I'm
all
all
you
about-
got.
I'm
Okay,
all
so
about
I
it.
know if I'm
We're
free,
the same- we're the
Steve's gonna
same.
be 3.5.
We're saying. Okay.
Anyhow.
Oh, so we got
So we got Mr. Grizz is
Char
asking
oak
about
whiskey.
charred oak glass. So he's back on the type of glass.
Mm.
I do think that drinking out of a charred oak glass is a whole different experience. So I don't own one of those.
Yeah.
I would like to buy
You got
one
some Blue
soon,
Note?
to be honest with you, because I think that gives a really special experience to it. And enhance is strong, but I think that it absolutely it does not hurt the taste of that bourbon. And I drank out of it one time. I've only done it one time. I was at a bottle share very similar to this one, and a guy was having everybody drink out of it. And I remember thinking, oh my God, everything tastes great tonight. And so I don't know if it was directly tied to that, but there was also some really great bottles.
Wow.
But it could be. No, there was everyone. He had one for everybody.
So you think that enhanced
Yeah.
everything?
It did. It to me, it was great. And that's why I said I don't own one, but I'd love to own one of those
A
glasses.
charred
that Willet 11 year. Honestly, that's in the 4s. I mean, that's
That is absolutely in the
so
fours.
good. That
Four,
is
maybe 4.5.
so-
That thing's
so
that thing's
good.
So good.
That is so good.
That is
I don't think it's
phenomenal.
over there.
So someone asked about. Okay, so we have I guess Jim said he would bring Willet 12-year purple top if he comes or something. So that's great. Then we have anyone had Blue Note Memphis? We're about to pick them up. All right. So if you want to bring a Willet purple top, I'm not going to stop you. I would love to drink that. I'll drink it all. But here's this Willet purple top. I mean, sorry, this Blue Note store pick. So you know what? I don't know. He's asking about it. So, what do you want to do? You want to try it?
I'll try anything. Man.
do it.
I'm
Absolutely.
sleeping here tonight.
Okay.
So,
I do small pours and I.
What
do
did she
mix.
say?
No, it's the rye. It's almost gone.
Oh,
Steve,
she
for the
said.
record,
Look
you
at her
have
hugging it
15
and loving it.
left.
It's
I know.
delicious. Take that
Yeah,
upstairs.
we're up to 16.
It was
If you
delicious.
have not liked this broadcast, guys,
delicious,
we're
like-
really, really disappointed in you. We
So it was
really
really
would
funny
like
that-
you to.
so my wife
like
and
the broadcast.
Or you are very, very similar, like
All
in
right,
that.
so
that
we had
bourbon
12
world, like,
votes
of
on are you
it
enjoying the
and
bottle
really-
share, and all 12
of
we had
enjoying the
100%
bourbon world.
yes.
Like,
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
there's
good
not
sign,
many
guys.
women that
Thank
you see
for the
that
votes
get
and-
involved, and I don't
and
know
again,
why.
Pound the like
Why
button.
the
Give us some of those hearts.
hesitation
I didn't know
is,
you
or
could do the hearts.
You know what?
So,
I'm gonna
do the hearts. Give us some hearts.
I'm gonna ask you
There you
guys
go.
a question in the
Yeah.
chat too. I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
So what do you like about that? Yeah. Like
Oh,
just the
James
old
has
Carter
turned
whole
on you. I'm
line.
not sure what's going on.
Oh, it's
but
a
he's
fun
like,
guy.
I love you. He
Bliss
hates
on
you.
here. Ryan Bliss, you still on there? Are you feeling blissful?
Oh my gosh. All right, so I asked, what was the worst bottle you've ever had? This time I'm asking, what is the best bottle you have in your collection? While we go ahead and pour this blue note.
All right, are we doing a ZBar rating on this?
Let's do
We,
that.
we're already like 3 or 4 into ZBar
Let's
ratings
do
at
that.
this point. All right, ZBar ratings. They're fun. I like them.
The ZBar rating, man.
All right, Steph is going to go hide that under
I know, that's go. It went upstairs. No, she's getting ready to polish it
Shiny
off.
pores.
Is what's getting ready to
Shiny
happen. Not a girl stuff.
Tough job and
So
hard work.
there's a funny story about that old Carter rye.
Yeah.
We went through the first one really fast because it was really good.
Yeah.
And I went down there. I'm a member of the old Carter Club.
Oh,
I went
yeah,
down
yeah.
there and I was meeting with Brian Booth, who's the guy we talk to all the time. He's the number 2 in charge there. And I was telling him, God, we want to put it in our challenge, but we don't have one. And he's like, I'll fix that. And it's gonna win the challenge. And it did win the challenge.
Oh,
by
he
the way.
called it.
He called
He
it.
called the shot.
So Brian, if you're watching, I doubt he is. but
Great
if he's
job,
watching,
Brian.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
another
we need
one.
one
so
more.
It is really, really good.
And a backup.
It's special.
Yeah, this
I just ordered another one today though, not a rye, but it was another old Carter today.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff.
All right.
You know what? So is there anything, Tyler, is there anything on this bar that you think you look at here and you're like, I would like to try this? There's a 1992 Blanton's over here. So those that have been following me for a while, that's over here. sitting.
Tyler's up
1992
and at 'em.
Dusty Blanton's.
Absolutely, sir.
He stood to attention on that right away.
I will tell you one of the most impressive things that's up there is there's an American Light Whiskey Old Carter. It's a 21-year or a 20-year-old that I've not. I have
It's
tasted
sourced
it.
from
I
MGP?
have tasted it. Yeah.
Okay.
I have tasted it. It is freaking unbelievable.
So
But it's not open. But we'll open it tonight for you, Tyler. We will open it for you.
I will say,
No, that
people
does have a
sleep on
different-
MGP
yeah,
sometimes because they think, oh,
The
it's
aroma.
MGP. But guess what? I love old MGP
No,
juice.
it's always
I think it's
interesting.
fantastic. What do you think, Steve?
Chris, I love MGP.
Different.
They got so much
Everything
hate. A year ago, if you got on here and said that, people would be.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You and I could go into this
Yeah.
and
There's
two
so
totally
much-
Especially with the
have
purchase of
same-
Penelope and the people going to try it.
I mean,
So I'm trying to go through some of these
Okay.
questions. We got
Same
best
everything.
bottle in the collection.
Okay.
It might be this one. It might be the one we're about to open up.
Okay.
You know what
It's
I was talking
Fireball.
about. So,
Oh.
so
So this one is this is special, guys. I'm telling you, when we open this one up, if we open it tonight, should we open this? What do we think? Hearts,
Well, do we have
hearts.
to
If you
earn
think we should
hearts?
open it, I need hearts. If you guys want me to open it,
Yeah.
this is a 19-year-old
Oh, you're there. You got a bunch of
American Light
hearts. Like,
Whiskey, 141 proof. So it's high proof. This
But they
is a
don't say
special
What is the
bottle,
proof?
guys. 141.
they don't say how long. No.
Let's not finish the,
So you just start
the,
playing
Okay.
with that. The
We're gonna
theory.
do Blue Run first.
the blue note.
If you,
Blue
if you
note.
took
All right.
this and you put it in like a mesquite.
Best bottle of my collection. We already talked about that. You
called it a bourbon because you
Well,
put it in
what
there
are,
for-
no, he asked the Gen Pop
6
too.
months.
What's
I
the
asked
best
the-
bottle?
I asked the
of
Gen-
collection?
What is your guys' best bottle?
Yeah,
out there?
that's
whatever.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
What difference would
Chris
that pull
Nelson,
out
I love the fact
when
you're
you
on
start
here
pulling in these,
harassing
like,
us.
these
You
barbecue,
could walk
like,
down. You live
these
right down
guys
the
are
damn
using
fairway
these
from
sweatshirts or
Yeah, allow me to say, oh,
By
no.
the way,
pull
I
into-
love golf. I'm just not very good at it. I am really good
What's that?
at hitting
How
it
would it pull into the flavor?
straight,
Like,
and
what
then
would-
it just
what
goes
would
to the
that
right.
change?
Like
And what
there's
would
a
the bourbon
magnet
work
somewhere
like?
on the
If you
right hand
were-
side.
If someone came to you and said,
It
"Oh,
hates
this
my
is
balls."
bourbon," but it was a
Is it? You already tasted
10
it?
years.
I
of
did take. Oh, we're not
Applewood
supposed to taste it.
No,
So
we
now
are.
we are giving a
We are.
ZBar rating.
Oh, all right. We have to sniff first. All right, guys. If you have the,
Oh, he said, "Don't
Detroit.
open that." He said,
Detroit.
"No, don't open that."
sorry, Zach.
And Jay said, "No."
Zach, why are you not here? You, by the way, were being called out earlier tonight. That's my son.
Okay.
So Zach,
Oh, the
you
son.
were being called out earlier tonight because you and Marcella are not here. All of these
Who's
people
Marcella?
would like to meet Marcella.
Absolutely.
They would like to see
She's way
Marcella. They would like you to try some stuff, Marcella, and see if you like it.
What a
Obrigado.
great evening for her to be
Obrigado.
here to.
And it's not that far. It's only 10:10, and you live like 5 minutes away. So
So
Chirp, chirp, Jed said, don't
Chirp,
open
chirp.
it. Wait till I'm there for a bottle share.
I played today too, Joe.
think about
I actually played.
Oh,
pretty
that is
good.
very
I
good.
shot
I
an
haven't tasted-
85.
No,
It's really
That
good.
is very good, actually.
It's a different
I have one. I don't have a store pick, but I have one of these.
Marcella is the star.
She is.
Or 27. Oh yeah, he has a 2017 4 grain.
Pete's,
James
Pete's
Mendes.
Awesome, Mendes.
What's up?
Wine guy.
Oh,
Yeah, he's so it's all good.
oh, Marcella's on too. Marcella is chatting with you guys. Right?
Oh,
Marcella, we missed you.
time.
All right.
Marcella.
All right,
Ah,
let's
what
do
is
this
it? I'll be-
Detroit thing.
Marcella is to bourbon as I am to rye.
I have you guys on the TV.
You're exactly right. Guys, all right, so what is our rating of this? Have we tried it?
Marcella, I used to be in charge of a company that worked in Sao Paulo.
So I'm going to let you go first. What is your rating of the Blue Note? Blue Note rating. We're on the Blue Note rating right here. This one.
11.
It's 11. We have an 11 out of
11 out of 5.
No.
No.
3.5 on Blue Note. I like that.
3.5. Okay, good.
3.25.
Oh, so less than your convection. Okay. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3 on this one.
3?
Like, yeah, not as good as
Not as good as.
not as good convection. The
Okay, so the
conviction was
conviction
good.
you like better than this
I
one.
did like the conviction better than this.
All right, Southern Grace. This is why you need to come to Indiana.
Absolutely, Southern Grace. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna go against the grain. I think a 2.
Oh,
I don't like
okay,
it.
that's all right.
I don't
That's
like
all right.
It doesn't hit me.
You've
right.
been in Europe too long.
Maybe.
That's okay. I think it's a solid
It's
3.
refined
It's
as
a
hell.
solid 3.5. And all of these guys that are on the channel a lot will tell you I am way too generous with my
Oh
ratings.
yeah.
I know.
Your wife
But
is completely
they,
agreeing.
they all agree.
What does your wife think?
You rated Fireball
Yeah.
4.5.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's,
What did
but
you
I
rate
think
it?
it's really
You
good.
have not rated this.
I did 3.25. I think it's really good.
What company? Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, what company?
I
Okay.
got a challenge.
So
for
I
you.
was over East Coast of Latin America, or well, East Coast of US, Latin America, and East Coast of Canada, and so we were MTI, and so MTI I was in charge of companies in Sao Paulo. Yeah, so I got to meet some really cool guys. That's why I know like obrigado, but I know a lot of Brazilians speak Spanish too, so it's really cool. That's why I knew your accent. I texted Steve. I was like, "Hey, that accent sounds like she's from Brazil." I was like, "Yeah, she's from Brazil."
So Marcella, you could be talking shop right now. Could
That's
be
it.
talking the homeland.
That's
You
it.
just got to drive right down the road. That's
it.
all you have to do.
That's
So
it. I don't think.
suggested.
I got a challenge for everyone on camera. If you've seen Marcella tasting bourbons, I'd
Oh.
like to see who can reenact Marcella face.
And you should see Marcella. All the faces going
And
on.
she
around.
makes a little noise every time after.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
It's that.
got it.
Are we gonna take turns?
You do.
You got it.
You do. So let's start with Matt. Matt, your best Marcella reaction.
Oh, it smells like alcohol.
Yes. Oh yes, absolutely.
No. You gotta pause. You gotta pause.
One more song.
And then she smiles. It's
There
always a
you
big
go.
smile. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, oh, she definitely said.
Yes, she
But-
does.
But see, if I was Marcella, I think that she would go with the
All right.
bottle.
So Joe is all over the 19. He wants a 19 now.
Yeah, it's all about the bottle. It's all about the bottle, which is fantastic.
All right, we are at 17 likes. I need one more like. I
Oh,
just need
come
to
on.
get to 18 likes, and I will pop the 19. Give me the 18 likes.
Come on.
That's generous because I would have said 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
all you
I
gotta
would've
do
went
is-
with 50.
Who's not like?
Yeah, absolutely.
Literally.
I don't know.
There we
I
go.
haven't even been
But
on
you
my
know what?
phone. My
I don't
phone's
know
been
how to do
over by
likes
the
on
end.
here.
Here, hand me that blue thing right there.
How do you do likes on your phone?
Thumbs up.
There's no thumbs up on
All
mine.
right.
You can even double click on it. And it should do it.
We're at 19 already, so we've already gone past, but somebody else can find them.
It went forward.
I don't know. Oh, now we broke
If you have
everything.
chat open,
We
close-
broke the entire.
If you close the chat, if you have chat open, close the chat.
Thank you, Stan.
Marcella's such a good sport.
That is the best.
Love Marcella. She is a good sport.
She is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are opening right now. By the way, I will promise you that if Booth is watching this, Brian Booth, he's like, "What are you doing opening that thing tonight?" 'Cause
Yeah.
this is a special bottle. He's told me this is probably the most special bottle they come out with.
So Steve told me that you came down here because you swim as good as a turtle. Is that
She
right?
is really good. Oh my God, she's fast. She
Marcella.
owns how many records, Marcella? How many records do you have at Ball State? It's crazy the amount of records.
Turn, baby.
Yeah,
I love
that
your
she
old
set at
colors.
Ball
So
State.
what is she's a swimmer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, phenomenal.
And Zach was a swimmer. My son was a
Oh,
swimmer.
Zach's got some records.
He swam at Ball State.
Doesn't
He has
Zach
one
still have
record.
some records?
Yeah.
One
That's
record.
beautiful.
Yours?
Yeah.
That was really good.
So the surgeon I work with, he set a lot of records there too. As a long distance runner.
See, Zacho kicked his coverage. He
So-
said,
so-
I have one school
so-
record.
Oh, she
That's
said
Marcel.
all."
Just three. I only have three records.
Come on, Marcella.
Oh.
Come on,
So
Marcella.
they're engaged now. So Marcella and Zach are going to create an Olympic swim.
That's right. You talk about a Hall of Famer.
The next Michael
And you're going to
Phelps.
be a grandfather.
That scares me.
They are no longer engaged. They are married.
All right, here comes the pop, guys.
Oh, are they married?
Here comes the pop. Are we ready?
I'm
Ready.
ready.
All right. Marcus is more than ready.
Are you ready?
Here we go.
Marcus, we got you going on an Uber.
Not bad. Not bad pop. Not a great pop.
That's
My
right,
son,
though.
my son can come visit me. I'm saying, we're probably going to go through this.
You give me shit all the time.
I'm gonna make you pour yourself.
Oh,
You
is
are
that a good
you are
idea?
beyond the point where I should be pouring for you.
Yeah.
You need to pour yourself.
Absolutely.
Is that a good idea, really? Yeah.
Marcus, I am so impressed with the pour you just gave yourself.
All right, so we just opened for those of you guys following along. This is a
Listen,
19-year
DUI as a pastor? That's a lot.
MSRP. You had to be part of the club to get it. So
Ooh.
honestly, if you go look this one up, you can look it up right now. I'll tell you the name, and you can look it up. Secondary, I guarantee it's $2,000.
Wait.
This is a.
This
It's,
one?
it's stupid crazy.
Pour,
It was
pour fast.
$450. It was $450 is what it was.
Jeremy's
on,
pouring that shit, too.
MSRP.
Cleanse
Wow.
your,
Wow.
hey, cleanse your glasses before
Hey, Jeremy,
you
can I?
pour
Can you
this.
rinse me?
You need some water to cleanse my. Cleanse your glass.
Thank you,
Don't
sir.
Put it on the Jeremy can do it for you.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Oh, Joe, look at that. Joe and Marcel are bonding right now over the chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Love it.
God.
The chirp there. She's in.
Chirp, chirp.
All right, we're going to give this one a ZBar rating before it's
Oh,
done, and I
God.
want a ZBar rating from everybody on this
Mark-
because I have a funny feeling I know where this one's going.
What isn't it? What is in it? Can you,
All
can you
right.
explain what that is again? Because
Yeah, describe.
what is ZBar
Break this
rating?
down.
no, what are we
What we're
trying?
drinking.
Okay, this is a 19-year American light whiskey, 141 proof.
What's up
It
there?
is as rare a bottle as you're ever going to find. I mean, there's literally, I think there's 76 bottles total in the world of this,
Oh, Carter's smaller.
and it's big time.
Wow.
It's better than Fireball.
And I did it for you guys tonight, and you guys.
Thank you,
obviously.
George.
and us.
He says better
I'm
than
gonna
Fireball.
get the
It is better than Fireball.
You need better friends.
All right. Cheers, guys. This
Cheers.
is a special one we got tonight, and
All right,
well worth
absolutely.
opening up. I'm so glad
Cheers to
we
you,
did.
sir.
All right, so let's talk about the nose.
Absolutely. Break this
Yeah, talking
down.
about notes first. Yeah.
This nose is.
Break it down.
I'm with Marcella. It smells like alcohol.
No, Marcella, you're off on this one, baby. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Smells high proof.
So Robert says cheers to
Yeah,
all.
absolutely. You can pick up the alcohol.
Marcella says no, they taste terrible.
But I'm telling you,
Steve says
approachable.
go.
Equals a go, I think.
James
All right,
says
let's
is
go
it?
in for a taste, guys. This is special.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
This smells almost like
I'd
food.
like to turn
Keep
this into
it
a
up.
candle.
It's so
you
thick, it
just
smells almost
smell
like food.
Oh, that's so good.
Dear Lord.
Oh my
I
God.
think Jesus might have made this.
It's possible.
And I
Mark?
am an expert on this.
It used to be water.
one tonight.
And turned into.
Wow.
bourbon.
That's one tonight.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm ready to take
Wow.
it out. It's like you sip
Is
it.
this the-
Oh.
Is this the
How,
one?
how do you get cocoa? How do you get cocoa?
There is
Am I the
so
only
much
one that
going
got
on
cocoa in there too?
There is so much going on in there.
You get
Put this in my
cocoa.
pants.
Salute.
It's in my pants.
Prost.
Wow.
All right.
Joe says salute.
Years out of bottle in one corner.
Tyler, I'm going to let you go first.
Absolutely.
Because you've been back there sipping on it already. What is this scale of 1 to 5? What is this thing?
4.5. It's a 4.5 and it's in my pants.
4.5. Ridiculous. 7.5.
Okay, so we got a 4.75 from Tyler back there. We'll skip.
I
We'll
could
come
go
back to Steph.
4.75.
Jim,
Oh,
what do we
Steph,
got?
no.
What do you
Oh.
got?
Oh, we're coming back.
We'll come back to Steph.
At least a 4.5. I've
Yeah.
never given a ZBar rating, so I hate to give my first a 5.
God, no.
Jim is like, I've never given a 5. This is my first ZBar rating.
Willie Wonka over here with the sunglasses.
4.5.
That's pretty good.
And I'm ready to take a nap. It's like Thanksgiving dinner. You know, you've eaten the feast.
It is
Mm.
really
You're
good.
just like, oh,
Yeah.
everything.
There's
is
so
there.
much going on in there.
Yes.
There is.
All right. This guy's done ratings.
This
He
guy's
knows.
no,
This is
absolutely.
Matt's an
It's a
expert.
professional.
This dries my mouth out. it dries it out.
Mhm.
Maybe it's the alcohol.
It's 19 years old. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got
Oh,
so
it's
it's
gonna
got
have more
oaky
tannins in it
stuff
from
going
the
on.
wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna more tannins.
Very good.
More
Very good.
oils. It's pretty. Is it oily?
I think it's probably better than the yellow spot.
Not very much. Oh my God! Did you just say
We've
that?
got the
Did you
understatement
just
of
say
the
that?
night.
Wow.
It's better than yellow.
Wow. Okay.
It's so good at putting
Can you give him his name, number, and address so people can roast him? No, I'm just kidding.
That's right.
All right. We'll say 4.5.
All right, so we
Ooh.
got another 4.5. That seems to be a common theme developing. This is hard. It's it's hard. It is hard to be on Z-Bar because you have to actually pick. You have to
That's
put
what
your
she said.
stake down.
You have to put a number to it. You have to commit.
And people will make fun of you. They do all the
No,
time. for
no,
the
but
record, but that's okay.
For
We
it,
don't
for
mind.
as oaky as that is, for as old as that is, the age that it brings to it
Yeah.
with the proof.
Hey,
Yeah.
oh, shh.
Hmm.
Says the guy who's like,
Nah, 4.75 all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, all right.
Absolutely, it does.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm gonna go
Willy
ahead.
Wonka.
Willy Wonka is gonna go ahead and say something different. Okay.
Explain like that, but I think
Now
It
I'm
doesn't
gonna go
bring its
against the
proof.
grain.
Oh, I love this. Good.
No,
Please
no.
do. I
It's
love
not-
this.
it's not hot.
All right, Pete.
No,
It's not hot.
no.
And I'm gonna say 5.
what is
I-
He said it again. He went straight to a 5.
I think this
Oh
is.
my
You know what?
God.
There's other bottles that are 5s out there too, but this is one of them. This is fantastic. This is like
I agree
so
with
much
you.
going on.
I
It's
would not go
fantastic.
five,
No.
4.75.
Yeah.
That's fine.
141.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah.
All right. What do you think, Jeff?
So,
Yeah, it doesn't-
Jeff, Mr. Conservative.
so has anyone ever listened to? Hold on now, Sparky McGillicuddy. Has anyone heard Bob and Tom in the first baseball game?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
yeah, Jesus said.
And right, he's walking through the crowd. He's going, what? Why now?
Why do we
Why
even give
now?
us that microphone?
So this,
It's Jay Leno.
someone said all bourbon starts as water.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what. What a 5 now.
Ooh, 5
You
now.
got 2
A
5s.
5 now.
You got
All day
3s.
5.
I'm giving it a 5 as well. This
Oh.
thing is a 5 all
Oh.
freaking day long,
Oh.
guys. This is special.
I'm gonna go 4.75 in my pocket.
Yeah, my pocket. All right, here's
If I
here's
get
the
out the door,
truth.
it's
Here's
a
the
5.
test.
If I have to drop it off, it's a 4.5.
If my pants fall down, it's a 4.5.
Steph, what do you think?
Oh, there's
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steph's at a 5.
amen to that.
Steph, for those of you that can't
Wow,
hear off
guys.
camera, other
Wow.
discerning
All right, hold
taster.
on.
She's way
Gave it a
better than
5.
your husband.
Oh
It was
my
never
God.
wine. She's always made bourbon. What is it?
No, yeah, she's gotta be conservative.
19-year-old unicorn.
Whoa! Like this German.
AWL. What is it?
Jeremy, I didn't get yours. Oh, careful, careful.
What is
They're hard to get back down.
What is AWL?
Yeah, we need to. We've now just gone dark to the crowd, but otherwise,
We have, yes.
Yeah.
What is AWL?
I give it a 5 because I think it might be the best bottle I've ever had.
American Life.
Really,
Oh,
Jeremy. There you go, Bucknut.
Jeremy.
that is
It's
phenomenal.
really good, especially at the end of the night like this. It's such a great cap.
That
on
is
the
a
night.
great. drink.
It's gonna
So
look great in my car.
Joe, the distillery is Old Carter. So it's an
Absolutely.
Old Carter. It's I've
hands
said
down.
it before. I've never had a bad bottle from Old Carter. It's special. It's really, really cool. They're awesome. They're likely not watching, although I have been told Brian has watched a few of our things before. I don't think Mark's ever watched.
You know
Brian's
what?
watched a few
Yeah.
of them, so
This makes me want to just there might be some people who don't speak English. They're gonna watch this, right? Maybe
No
from Latin
habla
America.
español.
I'm gonna say, este es uno de los mejores
No me gusta.
licores que yo tomaron. Este es absolutamente fantástico.
yeah.
Amen.
Our viewership just went crazy.
Amen.
All of a sudden, we've got like 75 people watching it.
We got somebody say, "Wow."
And Marcella, I haven't. I
By the
don't
way,
understand
Joe,
why you
we're
haven't
not
chose
making
this.
shades.
It's
I
fantastic.
just can't pull them off like Pete can.
Guys, we are going to go ahead and wrap this up. We had so much fun. We're going to hang out here for a little bit longer. So these guys are going to hang with us for a little bit longer, but we want to spend some quality time with them. It's been fun. We've loved having you with us on this, guys. So as always, we sip together, we learn together, we have fun together.
Boy, do we have fun
are
together.
so happy that you're here with us.
Until you said it.
Truly, guys, if you haven't hit that subscribe
That
button
just hit
already,
me.
hit the subscribe button. We want you along in this journey with us.
What the
This
world
has
are
been
you waiting
fun.
for?
So have a great night.
Enjoy.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
All right.
This is delicious.
It's so good.
I am
Oh.
slow sipping it because it's so good.
What?
All right,
Thank
now I
you.
just have to figure out how to end the live.
Okay.
Yeah.
But once we figure that out.
We get
So
one
for you
more
guys
right now.
watching right now,
We're still working on getting it out, but you're still with us.